What up? What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? I know. Man, I just came to the conclusion that, man, it's just some real life ignorant fools out here, man. And that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. So when y'all come in, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. We growing too, man. We doing our thing over here. Mm-hmm. We doing our thing over here, and we gonna continue to do our thing over here. But this is just what we do, man. This is just what we do, man. But man, I hope everyone is having a reflection, man. We getting close to the end of the year. I understand changes. I understand, uh, moving to prosper, better situations, whatever it may be, man. You know what I'm saying? So I get all that, right? But yeah, we got some things to talk about. I was just peeping out a couple of things, and I don't know, man. It's just like, man, you just can't. It's just some things that I just be like, what up out the pit? Hey, I need y'all to do me a favor too. I need y'all to join my membership, man. Join the membership. We got them at $2.99, $3.99. I told y'all I'm trying to get the page growing. So if you fucking with me, man, make sure you get your membership, man, and we gonna get the rolling. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, hit the like button and let's get to it. Salute out the pit. I see you out there. But y'all make sure y'all do that for me. What up, OG? I know you out there somewhere. Man, I tell you, allergy season and all that cold still kicking in. But check this out, man. Boosie, I want to talk about Boosie first, man. Boosie gets online and still want people to feel sorry for him. Want people to have a caring heart. Want people to I don't know if he was crying or not, man. I don't know what the fool was doing. But I just know he just not crying literally. I ain't saying they ain't show I ain't seen no picture of him. I just heard him speaking, which we gonna get to it. But it's just like, man, he want people to feel sorry for him, man, and talk about, why being this is celebrity means that he need protection, this and that. Hey, man, all that money that you're making off Mo3, all that money that you're making off Mo3, Negro, put it towards some security, like you got it at that house. Because Boosie got a lot of enemies, man. He got a lot of enemies, man. Boosie done did a lot of mugs wrong, bro. So, yeah, all the money that y'all making on Mo3, man, you making on Mo3 allegedly, man, y'all go ahead and go, get you some uptight, some, what's that, what's the security, top flight security, man. Get you some top flight security, man. You did do that, man. But my thing is though, I can't take him seriously on nothing, man. I can't take him seriously on nothing because Boosie do the same thing over and over and over and over again. I said Booty, but Boosie, he should be 40 by now, Man, sit your black ass down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. You talk about you got kids, right, man? Your kids damn near grown. You're going to have one of them locked up with you. But sit down somewhere, man. Just sit down somewhere. It ain't that hard to just sit down somewhere. If you got to go do some concerts or whatever you got to do, then hire the proper security. If yeah, just doing dumb stuff, man. Repeated offender. He talking about they watching him. Man, I ain't gonna say all that, but if they see, any black man in a nice fancy car, or, jewelry on, money hanging out his pocket, them white boys coming. Period, point blank, they coming. Especially you moved into a rural area in Georgia where they at, they definitely coming for you. Especially when y'all fools go out there and go post all this shit on social media, showing how you living, showing where your house is, showing all the houses. Man, me personally, I think it's dope. But one thing my dad always told me, you ain't got to tell everybody. You ain't got to tell everybody your business. Because what that bring? Haters. What that bring? Police. Haters. What that bring? FBI. Now they trying to figure out where you're getting money from. Yeah, man. So sometimes, pretty much all the time, we bring things on ourselves because we got to prove to others that we balling. Make sense? We got to prove to everybody else who don't give two fucks about us that we balling. That we balling. Then when you get caught up, you want to get on here and say, hey, these motherfuckers fucking with me, this and that. You brought them to you. You brought them to you. Then I think a lot of karma coming with it too. Long live Mo 3. Man, I'm telling you out the pit, and he got to have a lot of people over there too, though. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like you say, it's just sometimes, man, just to hold shit to yourself. You ain't got to tell everybody, man. Yeah, Ray J over there. The Negro that sitting up there talking about Diddy open his buttocks up. You know what I'm saying, man? You got a nigga like Ray J over there that talking about motherfucking Diddy open his buttocks up. I was saying, man, these motherfuckers weird, man. But let me pull this up. Let me share my screen, man. Let me share my screen and let y'all hear what this fool talking about. He broken hearted and all this type of shit, man. I ain't trying to hear all that dumb stuff, man.
Bit all the way real. I'm preparing for the worst right now. My lawyer told me they still might try to watch me. Like, give me the max, you feel me? Even after I pled guilty, even after I owned up, they still talking like they want to make an example out of me. But let's be real. If I was just some regular dude, a civilian, I wouldn't even be in this situation.
I agree to disagree here, Boosie, because let me throw this at you. If you were just some regular dude or just some civilian, them charges that you beat a couple years ago, you wouldn't be where you at, homeboy. You would not be where you are at today if you were just some regular dude off the street. Yeah, exactly. If he was just some regular dude, he'll be doing life. That's why I say Boosie want to make people feel sorry for him and get on here, you know, with this bullshit talking and whining and stuff, man. But see, I think the biggest problem that we have is that, man, no one wants to face reality. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. I got 10 people in here, man. I only got one like. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Face the reality. Face the reality, man. You know, it's apparent that we as a culture, we as a people, the kids, the Gen X that we are bringing up, they are totally lost. They're so confused. They don't know who they want to be. They worship people that don't give two fucks about them. Wish bad on others, like, you know, that really out here trying to make it, but hope a celebrity get everything that Satan gives them action for. But anyway, let's keep on going. Let's hear what the Boosie. Let's hear what Boosie gotta say. Come on, let's go. Oh, anytime Boosie got them glasses on where you can't see his eyes, you know what it is. Nigga be lying and shit, you know. Let's go.
It's just fact. But because I'm Boosie, because I got a name, they keep their eyes on me. They don't want me to win. I was in San Diego. They caught me with the thing, yeah. But what y'all expect? I'm a target every time I leave the house. I got kids. I got people who depend on me.
Well, Boosie, he said when they was in San Diego, they caught him with the thing. He admitted to it. But Boosie, I'm calling nigga Boosie. But Boosie, picture this here though, man. You all about you got kids. You got a family to raise. Why was you in the hood filming a fucking video with a whole bunch of niggas around you that you didn't know? I'll wait. Why was you Boozy Music? Boozy Music it ain't been shit since Mo 3 been gone. Anything he dropped with Mo 3 was fire. Anything he dropped with Mo 3 was fire. So, there's a little, jealousy over there, when it came to Mo 3 as well. Just saying. But on the real though, why would you be somewhere fucking around with a video around with niggas that you don't even know, and the niggas sitting back there recording your ass with the heat behind you and the heat in your back pocket? Maybe it ain't them that don't want you to win. Maybe it's the niggas that you surround yourself with, Boosie. I'm just saying, man, sometimes we got to quit blaming others and blame ourselves for our downfalls, for our mistakes that we make. I remember how it used to be when I was young. Out there running the streets, man, with, how can I say it? The crowd, man, Yeah, he did. Yeah, and it's remarkable, y'all, that the dude ain't locked up because, shit, he's convicted felon. Just saying. It's remarkable. It's amazing and it's crazy. Hold on. It's crazy. It is really crazy, man. But like I said, Boosie gonna blame everybody else except who he supposed to blame. His damn self. His damn self, man. So that's why I say, man, I don't take nothing that the dude got to say as for real, man, because I don't get it, man. I definitely don't get it. Really don't get it, man. Really don't get it. It is what it is, though. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to put this up in here right quick. Yeah, I should have a goal up, man. Y'all make sure y'all support the platform too, man. But check this out. This is what else Boosie had to say.
I done been shot before. I done had real threats on my life. So how y'all expect me to move out here as a public figure with no protection? Y'all know damn well celebrities need protection more than anybody. This ain't something y'all want. This ain't the fame y'all dream about. This celebrity life come with pressure, paranoia, betrayal, everything. They judge you harder, watch you closer, and pray you fall. That's what they do. My bad.
Sounds like being black to me, Boosie. I don't know about y'all, but that's exactly what it sounds like to me. Sounds like some shit ninjas go through, bro. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, exactly, OG. He sits and run his mouth 24/7, then want to come out with these type of, little blogs, talking about this, talking about that. But bro, my dad always told me, man, sometimes it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Sometimes, you showing, make sure y'all hit that like button too, please. You showing everybody what you own and what you building on your property and this and that there. They got, just like they got YouTube, they got cops out there in the street. They got YouTube cops. He know that. We know that. So don't sit and play like you don't know. That's the crazy part. Don't play like you don't know. You know. Boosie need to chill out with that though. For real though.
My back been against the wall my whole life.
Like
I done beat cancer. I beat death row charges. I beat attempted murder. And through all that, I changed. I gave my life to God.
And I'm gonna end it with that, y'all, because according, what's up, Shaq? What's up, man? Hey, but according to Gangsta Williams, baby brother, Slim brother, nigga, you went on death row. You on death row. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You went on death row. For real though. Yeah, you should have been over here, my man. Real talk, man. We get sitting over here, we growing. But yeah, you went on death row. Should have been over here, young lady. But yeah, you went on death row. But that's right. The feds are what to say. The feds are subscribing, following all these clowns on social media. Ding, 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 ding. Exactly. So then you get up here and you want to talk about this, talk about that. No, man, you can't do that, bro. So that's why I say, man, sometimes it's just best, man, that you. What up, OG? It's just sometimes, just what they just say, moms is the word. Be quiet. Be quiet. Like I say, Boosie in his 40s now, man. Be thankful that you ain't up out of here how they been knocking rappers off. Be thankful that you got, the things you have accomplished since you come home, fighting them charges. But when you keep doing the same thing over and over, yeah, man, they tired of you, bro. They tired of you. Or the fact, like, if you go to the Atlanta Hawks games and stuff down there where you live at, man, they laughing because, he out there dancing like Sandman off fucking Showtime at the Apollo, looking like Bojangles and shit like that, man. Instead of, being the celebrity that, he says he is. And look, I've been seeing Boosie, man, since the 90s, down in Louisiana. I remember he used to come to this club, man. I know if Boosie was to ever see this live, he gonna say, yeah, I remember going there, man. Shit, that was one of my first stomping grounds. Back in Louisiana, club members, back in Monroe, Louisiana, man. Yeah. Used to pop up at members. That motherfucker was one way in, one way out. It, like my boy said on Coming to America. That motherfucker real fucked up. Would say if you feel like you got to carry a strap knowing you on papers, just don't go. Simple. Or out the pit, get you some damn security. Get you security. Get you security. And to be honest, like I say, man, I got my, my thing about how I felt like, when Mo 3 passed away or when Mo 3 did the lie detector test with him, man, I felt Boosie was on some real, shiesty shit then. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I get it, bro. I definitely get it, man, to them types of people, man. And just the way this shit go, I guess, man. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of some things, man. I want to talk about one Negro. I don't think he will ever learn because he's just as ignorant that it's gonna ever be. Yeah, man. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Yep, little bro Melvin. Yep, Mo 3. I still feel like, your hands was, in there some way, somehow. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I say I don't be listening to shit that Boosie be out to say, but I'm gonna tell you what I never really have been a fan or any supporter, knowing that when I first seen the content of this cat here coming out, Charleston White, man, I just felt like everything that Charleston White talked about, everything that he complained about, or he tried to scrutinize or whatever, he has become who the people that he downgraded or had some negative to say about. If you look at him now, you know, who do you see with all the chains on, looking like a rapper? You know, who do you see looking like a rapper with all the chains on and all that type of stuff? Now, the other day he had this I guess, last interview allegedly, I guess, with Say Cheese, you know, the person that he started out with, which, you know, I despise his funky ass too, because between Say Cheese and Real Life Street Stars, I feel like, you know, they played a big part in, you know, Mo3 getting taken up out of here as well, you know, with all the messy shit, all the messy drama, all the questions that were asked, knowing, you know, the way that, you know, things were down there in Dallas, Texas. I felt they built their careers off of the death of Mo3, and you know, made light of it. But check this out, what Charleston Black had to say. That's what I'm gonna call his ass, Charleston Black. Check this shit here out, right?
We're about to close out the year with a classic, man. We had to get Charleston White back, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm getting too big for YouTube interviews.
Why you say that?
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He said, man, I think I'm getting too big for YouTube videos. Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's do this this way. I ain't do it that way. Let's do it this way. Let me share my screen, man. He said I'm getting too big for YouTube videos.
They're making it hard. They're just changing rules that they're not telling anybody about. And it's the least paid platform. And this is the only my YouTube interviews with black content creators is the only thing that projects me in a negative light, based on the titles and the thumbnails. And that's just other people outside of our culture looking at brand and marketing when you coming through YouTube interviews. So that's why a lot of
let me pause right there. He's speaking on white boys telling him. He's speaking on white boys telling him pretty much quit fucking with your own kind because they're not putting you in a good light, positive light. Charleston White ain't never been positive. Anything that's came out of Charleston White's mouth has pretty much been negative, you know, making fun of, you know, like the cat we just got through talking about, Boosie, you know, making fun of Boosie, his son, his children, King Von when he passed away, LBG Duck, all these rappers that lost their lives, you know, black mothers, you know, and he got a black mother, you know, allegedly. I'm assuming he does, but you know, he listening to what they're telling him. But check this out though. This is what they tell him though about the type of how can I say offers that they were throwing out there at him. But check it out though.
a lot of major celebrities won't do a YouTube interview with a YouTube platform unless it's the Breakfast Club or Joe Rogan, because you guys take it in between you and your demographics, writes the narrative. So for example, I got a liquor deal that's on the table.
Out of all the deals that he brings up, he brings up a liquor deal. Which we don't need no other celebrity black people even sponsorship any type of liquor. Liquor has been one of the how can I say it, the poisons in our communities. Besides, gun shops and, like I say, liquor stores, and now they got the what you call them, the smoke huts everywhere. You can't go on no block in a urban community and don't see no weed shop there. And then guess who own the weed shops? We don't. They do. But like he talking about getting the sponsorship, man, he worse than a rapper. He worse than a rapper, because a rapper that never go out there claiming to be a what you call the people, oh God, what you call the people, activists. Ain't no rapper go out there claiming to be that. But everything that he was claiming, talking about he trying to do good for the community, and he trying to, help stop crime in the communities down there in Texas, and Fort Worth, where he from, and all that. Man, you ain't did nothing but shitted on them people. Charleston White ain't did nothing but shitted on them people. How dare the first thing that come out your mouth is talking about a liquor deal? So you willing to steal? You activist, or used to be an activist? Is that what you're saying? But your main first priority when you talk about you can't do these interviews with Say Cheese, or you done got bigger than YouTube video, doing YouTube videos or whatever, this and that. Your first priority is to go, put your face on some malt liquor and sponsorship that and get paid off having your face on there, so they can say, oh yeah, I can be a damn fool just like him. I'm already a fool, but I can be a bigger fool than this son of a bitch. Pretty much. But he, like you say, he's no different than a rapper. He's no different than a rapper. He's worse than a rapper, because he was claiming to help the people down there in Texas, but what he done sold them out. That's exactly what Charleston White did. He done went down there, he done made him a little money, and now you selling the people out. Ain't no way I would have got. I mean, first thing coming to your fucking out your mouth is that you got a liquor deal on the table. Man, we got too many liquor fucking joints in our communities anyway. But let's listen to this bozo keep on speaking, putting his motherfucking dick in his mouth.
All of my Say Cheese TV negatives titles paint me in a different
light.
Paint me in a negative light when brands and sponsorships look at me from your brand, because everything says Charleston White goes off, so it paints me as being angry, aggressive, violent, no intellectual, so nothing on Say Cheese TV would paint me in a picture to make a brand pick me up. So, but when you look at other people platform that strategically is Charleston Explains. Those two words goes off and explains. One says this is intellectual. One says he's angry, he's cussing, he's fussing, he's threatening. Just that alone.
But that's him. So they're not lying on him. They're not lying on him. That's him. That's exactly who he is. That is exactly who Charleston White is. When have we ever seen an interview where Charleston White hasn't degraded black women? When have we ever not seen an interview where Charleston White has degraded black men? When have we not ever seen an interview where he's not degraded, these young rappers out of here, instead of try to educate them and show them that it's a better way? So if that's how they are titling, their titles when they put these films out here, then they're not lying. They're telling exactly who he is. What they call them, devils in disguise.
Is what hurts the numbers, but we don't know that because we look at the views, not the engagements, in the effects of the video. So that's why Vlad don't give a damn about telling your whole story. He busts it down. Compared to Joe Rogan, tells the whole story and won't ever come back and bust it down. So there's a difference. So when you start growing, your association with different brands determines, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Guilty by association.
No, what it is that black Kool-Aid don't taste sweeter no more. The white boy, he didn't put some fake sugar up in there, and it's just a little bit sweeter. That's all it is, Charleston. Just come out and say it, man. That's all it is. That's all it is, Charleston. That Kool-Aid just a little bit sweeter. That's it.
Yeah, so I'm in the streaming world. I'm saying, y'all come over here. In the streaming world, I'm positive. When I come back down here to y'all, I'm crazy. I'm going off. I'm America's favorite uncle over here. No, none of y'all in the YouTubing world is over here. And I'm saying, why not bring your following over here to the streaming world? That's 10 years ago. So I done outgrew YouTube.
I don't agree.
I agree 100%.
I don't agree.
Yeah, you.
Now he says that he's then outgrew YouTube. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe that he did outgrew YouTube? That's what we know Charleston from, YouTube. And if you're telling me that the only thing that they're offering you out there is a liquor endorsement, then you ain't outgrew nobody else, man. You still in the gutter. And for you to be who you once claimed to be, what else, Scott? For you to claim who you claim that you used to be, or you thought you was an activist, then you just as worse than white people over there that's trying to, put your face on some or put your head, but beside a liquor bottle or showing you drinking, some type of liquor. When we know alcohol and drugs have destroyed our communities. But this is who he has become. I don't respect that. I don't respect that at all. What I see is a Negro with all them chains on, with all them designer shirts on, designer jackets on, dressing like the rappers that he once talked about. He's just old food. That's what the old people call him back down south, just old food.
Because y'all not offering the deals.
Nah, I turned down a lot of deals.
I know you do.
Yeah.
But the people who sit on your platform, you have the platform.
Yeah.
But the people who sit here will never get a deal just off here. They have to go somewhere else because this is the paintbrush. So this nigga, you made me famous.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga, your paint struck broke every time I go to jail. Boom. And I said, God damn, nigga, y'all must don't like me. I used to tell Antoine Daniel, based on your titles, says what you think.
I can't be biased though. When Jordan wins a championship, ESPN they still report it.
Yeah.
When Jordan loses the championship, you can't.
So if I don't say, hey Sean, my movie out, you won't post it.
Who haven't posted your
I'm saying
movie?
if I don't call and say, nigga, post my movie, you won't post it.
Why not?
Hey, man, I'm on tour. You've never posted my coming
You do
tour.
a million.
See, yep, exactly. I was just finna say that. He's the modern day Ruckus. That's who he is. And you seen what happened to him when he went and did that stand-up with them when them niggas went up there and beat his ass up on that stage. They mopped his motherfucking ass through that microphone at that dude, and they went up there and beat the dog shit out his ass. But for you to sit up there and say that, about how nobody posted stuff, man, everybody named Mama was posting Charleston White's interviews or content that he had. Everybody. But when you got guys, like myself, most hated blogger, my boy Castor Dunn, man, calling this bullshit out, then you want to point the finger at black folks and say that we ain't shit. Pretty much what he telling say Cheese right now, that your platform ain't shit. Yeah, it made me famous, but you ain't shit. That's pretty much what he's saying. That's how I'm interpreting it.
million different things, bro. I can't post a million different.
You can't find one post where you posted something positive about me.
Who have it?
Say Cheese TV platform.
You don't want to
name one.
When you before you blew up, when you went to the city hall, that's not positive.
No. Since
when you was in
whoa. Since you made me
when we were in Detroit, when you were in Detroit and you gave people money, you want me to keep going? Look, I think
that to you.
No. I think no, you didn't.
That motherfucker can't even lie straight. He can't even lie straight. Yeah, biting the hand that fed him. Biting the hand that fed him. Biting the hand that put him on. But this is what fools like that do, though. And if I would say Cheese, which really I don't give two fucks about say Cheese, though, because once again, how I feel, how they did Mo 3, just cut ties. Just cut ties. You can go make another Charles White, get somebody to say some ignorant shit up there 24/7. You ain't got to use this old clown. Pretty much, dude was pretty much a bum before he started sitting on that couch with say Cheese. Pretty much a bum. But this is what we do when we get a little money in our pocket. This is what we do, you know what I'm saying, when we think we done surpassed, people in the industry. This is what we do. And, it's a lot of people like, man, he funny. He says some things, but I don't agree with everything that he says because he contradicts himself when he talks about, people in our communities. This is what he does. And then the fact, man, knowing that, like, damn, homeboy got a daughter that's in school. Homeboy got a wife that's at home. Homeboy got a nice home that he live in. And he still, betrays his image like he's bigger than the program. Charleston, you're not bigger than the program. But the fact that the first thing you brought up was talking about a damn liquor endorsement, that shows you how your level, your level of what you done grown is not there. No, you should never take him seriously. I wouldn't dare take that clown seriously. Wouldn't dare take him seriously. But I bet you one thing. I bet you them niggas who he try to fuck over, he take their ass seriously though, because they whooped his ass. They whooped his ass. They definitely did that. But then nobody want to, do nothing to him and fuck him over, you know what I'm saying, where, they'll be arrested or, taken to jail because of some foolishness, But like I say, man, every dog has their day, and he's gonna be one of them. We gonna see the decline of Charleston White for the simple fact that anything that he probably tried to do that was positive in the beginning, he done went to total shits. He done went to a place, man, where he can't even come back from. He done went to a place where he can't never come back from. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. But anyway, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We trying to grow over here. We trying to bring new and improved content out here and just bring the truth. Just bring the truth about this bullshit that be going on out here. And speaking of truth, they said that they were supposed to release the Epstein files. This was the word on the street. They were supposed to release the Epstein files. And come to find out, ain't nobody got shit. Come to find out, when you go and pull up the files and on the little site that they got, don't nothing but blank pages come up, right? Nothing but blank pages. Nothing but blank pages. When is there gonna be how can I say this? When is enough enough? When will I guess the people that are supposed to be in place to take up or stand up for the American people or people that live in America like myself, when are they going to step to the forefront and make right of the situation? Because I don't think that anyone that's sitting out here that exploring and buying and freaking little girls allegedly, they shouldn't be, the most powerful person on earth. Oh yeah, OG, his files are missing, but I tell you who files aren't missing though. Bill Clinton's. Oh, they had a whole fucking what you call it? They had a whole slip show of that. Nothing but Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton. But you can't find no files on Trump. And see, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it 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 was gonna happen. That they were gonna find a way to delete or expose of anything that has to do with him when it came to his part that he played in trafficking these little girls and these little boys. And I don't know if y'all watched it the other day. They had his he had his little Dress the Nation speech the other day, and the first words that came out this motherfucker's mouth was that 11 months ago, I inherited a mess. This dude said Joe Biden name probably about 6 or 7 times. Lied about, grocery prices are going down. Rent is going down. It gotta stop, man. It gotta stop, because what's happening is somebody, I don't know who. Hey, salute the 985, man. Salute for that cash out. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's crazy how no one wants to hold Trump accountable for anything that he's doing. Devastating files is better than what people think it is. It starts with money and billionaires messing with little girls, drugs, and guns. No doubt. But the thing about it is, we're never gonna get the truth out of that, OG. We're never gonna get the truth out of that. I'd be surprised if we get any truth out of what happened on that island, or who was on them planes, or who partaking in the festivities that were with Epstein. Some people, now allegedly, I don't know for sure, but people said that. What up, Jalen? Some people said that man, you had people like Chris Tuck on them planes. Some people said they had Oprah Winfrey on these planes. I don't know how true it is, but I noticed that the people that they bringing up, they want to, throw black folks out there or throw other celebrities instead of the ones who are the main focus of everything that's going on. What up with you, Jalen? How you doing, brother?
Well, I'm doing all right, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what you talking about? Some Epstein right now, man?
Yeah, we was on that. We was on Boosie crying and shit. Charleston White, I don't know, man. Just got too many sellouts around here, man. Sellouts in the culture, sellouts in the White House, which their plan from get-go was to make us struggle. We just living in a fucked up time right now, man.
Well,
Pretty
everything
much.
is for sale.
Everything for sale, man.
When we got people that decide that, you know, we're gonna use capitalism as a way to strip all the resources from all the poor folks and just keep on figuring out ways to, you know what I'm saying, sell them back the same shit they should have already had. You know what I
Facts.
mean? You ain't gonna never get nowhere with that shit, man. As far as sellouts and shit, man, yeah, man. It's gonna always be sellouts when that pay more than keeping it real. Keeping it
Yeah.
copacetic and shit. You know what I'm saying? You try to keep it 100 with your people, man. Niggas ain't giving a fuck about that shit. Niggas overlooking that shit for the drug dealer killing nigga or a Charleston White that sit here and talk shit all day. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
So
man.
as
That
long as
fool,
you
that
keep
fool, that fool just got up here and the first thing come out his mouth was that you know, he got big and better endorsements. And the first endorsement that he brought up was a liquor company want him to promote some liquor.
yeah.
We
Because
got
why
too
not get the
many.
people?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, why not get the people drunk? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You gotta
right,
be damn
right.
near drunk as fuck to listen to Charleston White any damn way. Like you can't be a sober mind listening to no damn Charleston White because that nigga might say some real shit every once in a while, but it's all sprinkled in there with a bunch of bullshit. Like it's nothing that's really worth a damn. If you listen to the whole message, you like, yeah, man, I done wasted my whole time listening to that nigga. That's why I didn't even watch that last little interview. Because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got everything I needed from all the damn other shit he was talking about on the internet, bro. He
Well,
mad at this
pretty
nigga
much what
about
he did was he did say cheese pretty much the whole interview. The nigga that put him on, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
yeah, you can say that. I mean, shit, like I say, uh, Charleston White, bro, say he feel like he bigger than a platform and shit and whatnot, and that he growing. And I honestly feel like the only reason that he growing is because people are like uniquely infatuated by this nigga like coonery, bro. Like, cause his
Yeah.
coonery almost like, see, you know, cause niggas hate themselves just enough that if you tell a nigga about themselves enough times, they start to believe like, yeah, you right, man, that's right, bro. Yeah, black people do be acting like this and all this and that. And then, you know, every once in a while he'll talk shit about a white boy, like he'll talk shit about Charlie Kirk and shit like that. So people say, see, he not just no cone ass nigga. He talked about Charlie Kirk. Man, whoop-de fucking do, nigga. Like,
Right.
my problem is like with the Oshino nigga, man. Like, you don't know if y'all nigga from state property that Say Cheese was interviewing as well, nigga from Philly and shit.
Right.
The nigga asked Charleston White, he was like, hey, how you feel about Meat Mill liking a post about somebody making fun of this nigga dead son? Shit, I was looking for the post too, nigga. Shit, I was trying to like it too, nigga. Like that nigga just he takes shit to the extreme. And he mad right now saying that Say Cheese trying to start this whole beef between him and Philly. When nigga you started that, bro. It's sometimes some shit is just as simple as, man, I don't even want to speak about that. Or hey man, I'm sorry for that man loss, man. Let's move on to something else. Let's move on to me. Let's
Well,
talk
well,
about me.
well, see, Jalen, that's why I have brought up in multiple times in this live that I feel some type of way, you know, pretty much fuck both of them because the shit that they going through was some of the same shit that they put 3 through, you know, with that messy ass shit that they was putting on them platforms, having them young boys out there, going back and forth with each other, doing shit.
Yeah, but you can't get mad at Say Cheese per se, bro, because these niggas coming, they want to get interviews, and you knowing if this is a hot topic in the city, nigga, if you don't interview it, real like Street Stars gonna interview it, or somebody else gonna do it. Like, so now you losing out views to other niggas because you decided that I ain't gonna put one of these niggas on my platform. You know what I'm saying? Or these niggas get mad. It'd be like, oh, well, that nigga chose a side if he don't put one of them on the platform or some shit like that. Or if you don't put both of them, they like, oh, so you ain't fucking with us, nigga, type shit. Like, it's so many ways that shit could have win, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really put Say Cheese in a hard place, bro. Like, just like the Zach TVs and all the other people of the world, bro. Some people come in that bitch just really want to blog and make sure that the people get a full understanding of what's going on behind the scenes. So I'm not necessarily blaming Say Cheese. We gotta blame the niggas that's involved, bro. Like more than anything, bro. It's the niggas doing the interviews, saying all this shit, putting themselves in different situations, bro. Like we can sit here all we want to, bro. Like Mo3 wasn't going to just not talk shit about these niggas or try to step on these niggas. And I believe the same thing on the other end. If they hear Mo3 saying some shit, they not finna not respond. Other than like yellow, you know what I'm saying? But Trap come on there and say something, he responding, bro. He gonna speak on his shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. I don't think that you can really blame the bloggers for these niggas getting into these damn back and forth, bro. Cause these niggas know that some shit ain't meant for to be, you know what I'm saying, on blog talking about, but they still choose to anyway.
Yeah, just for the fucking the goddamn hype and fame at that moment, not thinking about the future and what could happen after the fact, you know what I'm saying, was saying some things, and that's what I try to tell, like, even out here when I be, hollering at these little young boys and these young girls out here, man, I be like, man, sometimes it's best just to keep your mouth closed, man. Not say anything, because all that's gonna do is put you in like I say, put you in situations that you really don't want to be in. You don't want nobody gunning your ass down, trying to hit you, man. Shoot up shit or kick doors in and all that type of stuff, man. I give you a prime example, man. I remember one time, man, I was at the crib, man, back home, and this motherfucker, I seen him on camera, man, I seen him walk up to the door, and the motherfucker tried to kick in my door. And I sat there, man. I sat there right behind the door. And I could have knocked this motherfucker off, man. I could have knocked him off. And I say probably about all bullshit, about 10 years later, the nigga was on some same dumb shit, trying to, come in and jack a nigga and shit. And the motherfucker ran him down and took him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that karma come back on you, bro. But I didn't go around, talking about, this and that, or who did this or when they did it, or, I could have did this to them. No, I didn't do that, man. Because I knew if I would have, then maybe, what I'm saying, it would have been some shootouts, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's just best just not even comment on certain things and just let that shit play out the way it's going to play out, so.
Yeah, man. Plus, man, like, I think people be too happy. Like me, personally, bro, I don't want to see a young brother die, even if I have to be the one that kill him, man. Like,
Exactly.
I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, see that shit, bro. I don't want to be responsible for that shit. But at the same
Police
time, you
all
do have
out
to
you
defend your
motherfucker.
household. You do have to defend yourself. You can't just sit here and be like, oh, they black, I'm just gonna let them rob me, I'm gonna let them kill me. Like, nah, don't be a dummy. But at the same time, man, like, what you saying remind me of like this one video where this one nigga like had the kid at gunpoint really talking to him like, hey, bro, I could have killed your dumb ass, but I'm gonna let you make it, because, you know what I'm saying, woo woo and all this shit. And he was just talking to that nigga, man, and letting that nigga know, like, bro, the next nigga ain't gonna be as forgiving and caring, bro. Like, the next nigga gonna
Right.
cop his goofy ass. And hopefully he make a change, bro, trying to go and breaking niggas' cribs and shit like that, because that shit, that ain't it, bro. That's a broke man, poor man spoke, you know what I'm saying, trying to go rob and steal and shit like that, man. So,
Right.
and this coming from a nigga that did a little bit of that here and there, man. Like, that shit ain't worth a damn, bro. Like, shit, looking over your back, nigga, it might be a
Yeah,
little
because
essay I
it's
hit
gonna
you
come
with.
back on you.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back on you, and that's what it did to that fool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, pretty much, man, tore him up, man, point blank range. Trying to do pretty much doing the same thing. You walking off like everything was cool. Shit, old boy went ran him down and caught him. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, man, when it comes to Charleston, man, I think we just gotta overlook Charleston, man, and let him see, I honestly think what's gonna happen is, they say the older you get, a lot of motherfuckers don't fuck with you. So, sometimes you better be careful what you wish for, and better enjoy that time over there on that couch to say cheese. Shit, 10,000 a show, 10,000 what I'm saying, a lick just to do an interview on YouTube. Shit, man, that ain't no petty change.
Man, thing with Charleston White, man, is that every platform that he done been on, man, he feel like he bigger than that program for some reason, bro. He think that he bigger than the script in every situation, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I feel like Charleston White can have these little to no morals about all these situations, because in his mind, as long as people coming and check him out on the YouTube channel or coming to check him out on a show or something or whatever appearance that he at, man, he feel like, oh well, shit, they still coming. They don't give a damn that I said fuck all the babies or I rape a white woman or any of this kind of crazy shit that he be saying, bro. Like none of that shit done got him canceled so far. Like what would be Charleston White's most like humbling effect is if niggas just stop watching him. If this nobody's just watch Charleston White no more, this nigga was spiral, bro. I bet you this nigga be somewhere in Fort Worth with a bullet in his head, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Self-inflicted.
Or motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, fuck around. And that's the crazy part about all this shit to me though, man. It's like dude got a daughter, man, that's in college, doing her thing, all that shit. And the nigga just still just the degrading, you know what I'm saying, of women and black men out here, the same motherfuckers who you see yourself around every day, you still on that type of tip. But, to each their own, bro.
Yeah, man, they don't give a damn.
I will say this here, though, man, just to switch conversation right quick. If you didn't know by now, I seen that they were talking about drafting, that if your ass what is it, 19 to 34 years old, that they can draft you to come fight in Trump's war. I think that's what it is, 19 to 34. So yeah, if you motherfuckers under the age of 34, they can hit your ass up and say, hey man, you got to come out here and go fighting.
Yeah, they gonna arrest me like Muhammad, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fighting, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fighting. Man, I ain't fighting that white man's war, nigga.
Hell no, they have to go and lock my ass up too, bro. Shit, they have to lock me up too. Real talk.
Cause Trump ain't nothing but a full piece of shit, dog. Like that nigga right there stinking up the place right now, man. The Epstein files released again. Everything redacted as usual. Like, what's going on, my nigga? Like, everybody should be tired of this shit by now. It's been 1 year. It has been nothing but chaos the whole damn year. Like, what is it?
That's the crazy part about all this shit, though. It ain't even been a full year. It's almost a year.
Yeah, it ain't even a whole year
yet. It ain't even a whole year yet. And boy,
we 1 month away from a year. Technically, we 1 month away.
Man, get your ass out of here with that shit. To my Trump cleaning up Biden bullshit. Man, you gotta be the dumbest motherfuckers in the world.
Biden was president, because I keep asking niggas this shit, and they say the inflation is this and that and the third, and inflation was you know what I'm saying, hovering around the same amount it's hovering right now, around 3%. I don't believe that it got over those 3% or over 3.5. Gas prices done went up and down. Like in certain places it done went down. Like down here in Texas it done went down. I can say that. But like
grocery prices, I mean the average is still $3.
Yeah. Gas prices not gas prices, but grocery prices done definitely went up. We can pretty much say that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what kills me though? When you get motherfuckers on here like you, Mr. Bubble, what you call it? Bubbly Fly, whatever the fuck your name is, bro. What kills me though, man, is like y'all don't mind motherfucker lying to y'all 24/7. Y'all don't mind that it's right in front of your face, knowing that the things that this dude is doing is unconstitutional. Y'all don't mind that this motherfucker net worth then went up what, 6 billion or some shit like that. Y'all don't mind that. Y'all don't mind that you can't even.
No, they don't mind that shit, cause that nigga is representing their party, bro. Like, it's just like a lot of like the Democrats that'll sit there and ignore shit that's happening on the Democrat side, bro. These niggas are loyal to a fault, man. The Republicans are loyal to a fault in a worse way ever than I'll say even Democrats, because at least with Democrats, hey, you might get some tampons in the boys' bathroom, but the economy gonna be straight, man. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be certain little shit that's gonna happen in the social, you know what I'm saying, realm of the world, but you know what I'm saying, fiscally, bro, we ain't never just struggling hard in a bitch. Yeah, they spending money and shit, but a lot of this money is shit that they spending on you. The problem with the Republicans is that they don't want nobody spending money on the American people. They want people to cut these taxes for the rich so they can pretend like they'll create more jobs and create more of this, that, and the third. And none of that shit ever happens, bro.
And that ain't
like
true.
right now, the job, I'm gonna say the job market is terrible, bro. People
It's
not
horrible.
getting hired, bro. They
It's
creating
horrible.
all these jobs, but ain't nobody getting hired.
And on top of that, Jalen, here in Omaha right now, you got two of the biggest production plants here right in the Midwest. If you don't know your geography, Omaha sit right in the middle of the map. So you got Kellogg's Cornflakes and you got Sara Lee Bread. Both of them sit right here. Both of them motherfuckers done closed. Both. Man, that's almost a piece, close to 1,000 jobs gone. That's a lot. That's 2,000 jobs gone in this city. That's a lot of fucking jobs, man. That's just here. Not to mention that when you look at your mortgage bill, man, the taxes are higher than your damn mortgage. Ask me how I know, because I look at that shit every day. Man, fuck what you talking about, only the strong survive. That's what kills me. Like y'all millionaires, like y'all making 6 figures and bringing in hundreds of $1,000s a fucking year. Half of y'all motherfuckers ain't making over $30,000 a year. And if you're making 50, you're struggling. If you're making 60, guess what? You're struggling. You're struggling. You can't even buy a house bringing in $60,000 a year.
Yeah. And everybody's saying that Biden started this shit, man. All right. So when the pandemic happened, man, which they knew about ahead of time, we gotta make sure we got this clear. They knew about this shit ahead of time. The fiscal ramifications of the pandemic wouldn't have even affected, you know what I'm saying, Biden's administration if Trump had handled it a certain way back in 2019 before the shit even started, man. Let's start shutting shit down when we start getting the first around the people getting sick. The people was already talking about a mysterious something, people getting sick and shit back in 2019. You know what I'm saying? There's news reports about this shit, man. They didn't know what it was necessarily yet, but they knew about this shit. What all Trump do is, oh, that's China shit, man. That's some China shit, man. Ooh, that's China shit. But not stopping travel, any of that shit. Even if he just said, fuck it, let's just do the racist shit and let's just make it only about China since you think it's only China. Let's stop travel from there. But I'm talking about shit has spread already through Europe and you still letting Europeans come over here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, it's like him not stopping travel in the first place, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't mind banning Muslims in the beginning of his term, right? So why not ban people that's sick, nigga, from coming into your damn country? But nah, nigga. And then the whole fight became, all right, how we gonna get these niggas money? Can I put my name on that shit? The first one, he couldn't get his name on there, so he fought that shit tooth and nail. He fought that shit tooth and nail, bro. Finally, they let him put his name on it was like the $600 one. So he like, yeah, all right. Remember, y'all, this came from me. But they believe that both of those checks, you know what I'm saying, really came from Biden. When really, now one of them checks, I mean, not Biden, but Trump.
Trump.
Really, now one of them hoes came from Trump, bro. It was Democrats pushing for that shit.
Right.
Everybody, oh man, bro, I'm glad that nigga gonna come out and give out some more money. Bro, the Democrats really gave you that money, nigga. Because the Republicans weren't trying to give y'all shit. They were talking about the inflation, remember? Everybody could talk about how that was this money is gonna be inflationary. We just gave out some $1 trillion. That's inflationary. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me
Even
tell
the
you something though,
citizens.
Jalen. True story. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of that money that was given out, like say the unemployment shit, the stimulus money, alleged stimulus money that he alleged gave out. Man, I'm gonna tell you what a lot of motherfuckers did with that money. Them motherfuckers got high and drunk off that shit. They didn't have to go nowhere. They didn't do shit. They was depressed. Motherfuckers in that bitch getting high and drunk. That's what motherfuckers were doing with that money. But the money wasn't gonna stop you from dying.
Yeah.
Speaking of dying, oh man, stop wasting your money on that bullshit, right? That's what you put up here, right? So,
Stop buying what bullshit? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
yeah,
Cause I be
a home for my kids, home for my wife, home, all that shit, right?
yeah, what you need a home for, nigga? Go
Yeah,
get you a box on the street,
yeah,
nigga. Go get you
yeah,
a box on the street, nigga.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? All that type of dumb, goofy shit. But at the same time, though, man, it's like the stupidity, that kills me with that, man, because I just never seen anyone that how the average person ain't buying no home. Man, no, they ain't buying it right now. Shit, 5 years ago they were buying that shit. Motherfucker had one built. So yeah, what you talking don't even.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna lie
saying.
though. The housing market in Texas starting to get crazy, man. Like
It's
it was
crazy everywhere,
in the
Jalen.
2020 pandemic and shit, man. Housing prices went up like crazy. And right now, I might get blessed, man. I might get blessed with finding me a nice little cheap house that is still in a good neighborhood and shit, man. Because the housing market is just dropping up and down. Because
But
you know what I'm
Jalen, them
saying.
motherfuckers going in the hood. They going for 100,000.
Oh yeah, I ain't talking about no hood, nigga. Shit, nah.
I'm
Shit,
just
but
saying. I'm just
I'm
saying. It's
I'm just
fucked
saying that
up.
they got an abundance of houses, but they don't got enough people that could buy them right now. So you know what I'm
No,
saying? The buyers market is where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking into this shit because I've been looking to relocate to the city. You know what I'm saying? From out here in the east, man. I'm tired of dealing with these rednecks, man. It's trying to get a little bit closer to my family and my peoples and all that shit.
I
So
did.
I've been looking into that shit, and right now it's a buyer's market in Texas, man. For the most part, like the houses are getting cheaper. And mainly because a lot of people believing that we might be we might getting close to a crash. So you know what I'm saying. I don't know when I'm gonna buy, but hopefully the crash happened before. You know what I'm saying. I'll buy. You know what I'm saying. So I can get me a nice cheap house, man, instead of what I'm saying getting flushed in with the rest of everybody. You know what I'm saying. But yeah. A lot of people think a housing crash is gonna happen, man. Not in America, period. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too many houses, bro. They done built all these houses. They done let corporations come and buy all the houses up and raise the prices up on everybody, man.
Yeah.
And we got to get to a point where we stop letting corporations come and just buy up a whole bunch of single family homes. Why are you not buying commercial property
But
or
but I but
you
I
know?
tell you one but I tell you one thing too though, Jalen. A lot of them houses too that they got that they were building, a lot of them ain't finished because guess what? The motherfucker sun ice up in here and rent, man. I wasn't hearing none of this shit here no more. Pass me that screwdriver. Pass me that hammer. Let me nail it. You ain't hearing none of that shit no more. That shit's dead. You done ran all your workers off. That
Yeah,
shit's dead than a motherfucker. But to each your own, man. To each their
yeah,
own.
and that's also making housing prices more expensive. When you ain't got people that can build them houses for the cheap, and you got to start paying regular Americans. Like, well, people don't understand that all right, we're gonna give regular Americans their jobs and shit back. Bro, the reason these corporations took the jobs from y'all in the first place because it was
Cheap
getting
labor.
too expensive to pay y'all and still make the same profit margin every fucking
Yep.
quarter. Nigga, you gotta
Yep.
understand, bro. This is business, bro. People don't understand that shit. Trump don't give a but man. They keep talking about America first. Yeah, now they talk about they want foreign jobs to come to America and build on American soil. Nigga, so you telling me you want foreign businesses to give Americans jobs? What happened to America first? What happened to Americans creating these jobs to get to America? That was the whole thing is that we, you know what I'm saying? we don't want to be spending our money with a country, you know what I'm saying, outside of us. But if you spend with the country just because they inside the country, you don't think that money still going out the fucking country, bro? The company is not based in America. It just got a operation in America. It might have distributed in America. It might have this, that, and it's like, that's why I say people that be talking that shit, bro, they really don't really know what the fuck they talking
Let me
about.
ask you
Man.
something. Let me ask you something, bro. When the last time you done answered your phone and you done heard an American telemarketer or American does anybody that's American on your phone that's trying to, sell or offer anything? When the last time you ever heard that?
Man, that shit very few and far in between. Like shit, man, that shit pretty much over with. Hello, how you doing? Yes, I can help you. Hey, and I ain't mad at them because at the end of the day, bro, shit, somebody got to do the job, man. And I don't think Americans, bro, like for the most part, like people try to make it seem like they out here just looking, bro. People ain't applying for shit, bro. Niggas, there's a lot of people out here that ain't trying to go work, bro. That ain't trying to do that shit. And they try to make it seem like it's niggas. I mean, this they po ass white folks in these rural ass places still living off the fucking government. But we always talking about niggas. Oh yeah, look at welfare queen because it's some black lady with a couple kids and she used a food stamp card. Man, that shit over with, nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? We know that y'all niggas out here doing the same shit, even worse, bro. Every time I see a big welfare fraud ring get busted, it's a bunch of white people. There's never no bunch of niggas, bro.
Check this out. So you remember I don't know if you watched it, but the other day he was talking about cutting a check for all the army people, Hey man.
Where he getting all his money from too?
Well, I'm gonna just keep it real with
ain't
you,
bringing
bro.
in as much money as he trying to make it seem.
No, we spending more because they taxing the hell out of us. When I go to the store, motherfucker, everything up. I buy those little plastic cups from the dollar store. The 16 ounce of the these up.
Yeah, the red. Oh, okay.
Yeah, them motherfuckers $4 now. They used to be $1. You feel what I'm saying? But check this out though, Jalen. I ain't saying how, but I will say this here. I do know for a fact that they ain't got no email saying that them checks will be arriving. I do know for a fact that lie that he told up there, them people ain't getting no fucking money. Cause I would have known firsthand if they was getting some fucking money.
Hey man, y'all get them Doge checks yet? Y'all get them Doge checks yet?
Ain't got shit.
The Doge check was gonna be 5 bands, nigga.
Yeah, man, ain't got shit.
We couldn't so much wasteful spending. We gonna be able to give everybody $5,000. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't believe shit Trump say.
Bro, what make it so bad?
Trump say, you assed out, bro. You was a
what make it so bad? What make it so bad, Jalen, is that you was a motherfucking lie. They ain't get shit last week. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. When they went on the government shutdown, right? If you go ask how many fucking active members then got all their money, you think everybody been paid all their money yet, Jalen?
All their money for what?
That they lost for not working.
Oh shit, I'm pretty sure they haven't, man. The government gonna move something.
Ain't got it. I know they ain't got the shit. Ain't got a third of that shit.
Yeah.
They got a check last Friday. Don't ask me how I know, nigga. I just know.
Yeah. I just know America broke. America don't bring in the money that they say.
Man, get your bitch ass out of here, man. Hold on, man. Let me get that nigga out of here.
Oh man, let his ass come and talk his shit, man. He gonna talk shit, but these people gonna be talking that shit, bro. People swear.
No, man. I just hate that dumbass shit to my income tax, bitch. I don't even know what the fuck income tax is. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
What about income tax?
Somebody's gonna be lit.
We ain't even supposed to be getting income tax took out our check. Remember? We're gonna have tariffs
or overtime.
Yeah, no overtime. Nigga, that's what I'm saying, bro. When is all this shit supposed to happen, bro? Like, number one, he made sure he wrote all these executive orders to do everything else in the world, bro. Cut help bring on mass deportation, tariffs, all this shit, all these executive orders for all that shit, nigga. Not one for to lower some grocery prices, nigga. Not
Man.
one to you know what I'm saying, cut any refund checks or cut any taxes to the regular working people, man. But he finna try to go get this tax bill passed by the he probably next year sometime. You know what I'm saying? This tax bill that's posted, you know what I'm saying? The tax code gonna be all different now, right? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's in the big beautiful
What up,
bill.
John?
I don't know. I can't remember if he got it passed yet or not. But I just know tax cuts is the next thing that's coming up. And when that shit come up, bro, it's gonna be for the rich ass motherfuckers. Again, yeah, we'll have a certain little benefit from it, but with all the tariffs and the raising prices from inflation, man, that shit gonna negate all that shit. The only people that's not gonna feel those problems is the rich motherfuckers who got enough money to just, hey, I'll pay the higher price. It is what it is. Our broke asses, man, we gonna have to deal with higher insurance costs because everybody talking about, man, why should we keep trying to take care of health insurance and these subsidies and extending subsidies and blah blah blah. Yeah, they say that the health insurance finna get crazy on y'all ass.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know. I ain't got health insurance. Nigga.
Man, scared
I'm out
of
here
it, man.
living on a prayer right now, nigga. I know y'all can relate to that. Nigga. We
And
live
look,
on a prayer.
and that's what they hoping for a motherfucker to do. But this is what I was finna. Hold on, let me see. Let me see something. Let's see. Yeah. Let me see. Can I pull this up? Just to show this up right quick. Let me see something. Know if it'll pull up, but so anyway, this woman in Iowa, right? So pretty much what happened, right, was that she's in her 40s and her and her husband was having sex and she fucked around and got pregnant. So she comes up with this shit talking about, man, that the fetus was fucked up. She already got 3 kids and she was pissed off because she couldn't go get her a resolution. The bitch wouldn't even say fucking abortion. You feel what I'm saying? The bitch was so fucked up, she wouldn't even say she needed to go get a fucking abortion. She kept hollering resolution. That's how fucked up these folks are. So they still, she talking about she was conservative. So if you're conservative, oh yeah, but I'm coming back. But she was conservative, then she already know what that shit was about. But see, when it comes to you and not your ass in trouble, you want to sit and get on here and bitch and cry, you know what I'm saying, about shit that you didn't vote for. Everything you motherfuckers did, y'all voted for. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, I'm going to say this shit too, man. I know people be talking that shit, bro, but I know a lot of people that are like, man, fuck that. I ain't going out there doing that shit, bro. Hey, man, it's quite obvious to me that, bro, it didn't matter who fucking voted. It didn't matter who voted. Things were going to be just like they are today. Then if everybody went out here and voted fucking Kamala Harris. And guess what? They still ain't going to vote for Kamala Harris next time.
Nah, I can't let you do that, nigga. Nah. I don't care what Kamala would have did, bro. I don't care what Kamala would have did as far as they trying to say she was gonna be for they them and shit, and Trump is for you. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, that was some good marketing though. But man, at the end of the day, bro, whatever Kamala would have did as far as whatever transgender this or blah 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 that, bro, the economy would not be where it's at right now. I don't give a fuck what nobody's trying to tell me, bro. Y'all can sit here and lie all y'all fucking want to, nigga. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
be as bad as it is.
Nah, it would not be as bad as it
Oh
was.
no,
It might not
not
be no super
close.
superb growth. It might not be no hope a whole bunch of booming jobs and shit, but it would at least be a steady growing. You might have some high inflation and shit. Cause I don't think the inflation was going anywhere. The inflation shit, man. People try to make this shit seem like it's government spending like a motherfucker as well, but it's also businesses raising their prices. Cause number one, if businesses are really getting most of the government subsidies, we gotta remember that, man. These corporations getting most of the damn federal bailout. they raising their prices because every month or every quarter they gotta give they shareholders a growing check, bro. The check gotta grow.
Right.
The dividends and shit gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? They gotta see growth in the company to say, I'm gonna keep going with this company. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on leaving my shares or even buy more shares in this company. And a lot of times it be the federal government that's giving these niggas money after they done sold their shares and made everything go public and all this different shit like that to get the money to buy their shit back and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers is, hey, bro, it's a crooked game, bro.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. The majority of what's going on is theft. That's what's going on.
I mean, you could call it theft, but technically, legally, a lot of times that shit ain't theft. Because man, who says what's legal and what's not? The government. And if the government is allowing corporations to do certain shit, then it's not legal. I mean, it's not illegal. It's fucked up, but it's not illegal. That's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, nigga, like it's something that we should be. It's some of these taxes should be alleviated, bro. Like if it wasn't for fact that property taxes is probably holding up a bunch of cities and states right now, I feel like that should be gone. Cause why in the fuck am I paying on my damn land or my house after I done bought this bitch? Nigga,
Yeah.
what the fuck? No, nigga, nah,
Man,
I shouldn't be paying.
I bullshit, Jalen. I bullshit you not, man. And when I told you that, I used to see like in this house here, man. I very seldomly see a fucking bill for us, like house payment, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Wife take care of all that shit, and she was like, D, man, the fucking the taxes. That's what's causing all this shit to go up. Dude, my fucking property taxes or taxes period is higher than my fucking mortgage. Make that make sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is higher than the fucking mortgage down there, bro. So no, ain't nobody can, really make it. But man, Ja wanted to go back to this here, man. I'm gonna holler at this here before we get up out of here. Man, I was talking about Boosie coming up in here. He crying again, man. He crying
again. What you trying to say, my nigga? Crying again?
Trying to say, man.
What you cry for? No.
Hold on, man. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Let me go back to. Let me share my screen.
Look, man, I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. I'm preparing for the worst right now. My lawyer told me they still might try to watch me, like give me the max, you feel me? Even after I plead guilty, even after I owned up, they still talking like they want to make an example out of me. But let's be real. If I was just some regular dude, a civilian, I wouldn't even be in this situation. That's just facts. But because I'm Boosie, because I got a name, they keep their eyes on me. They don't want me to win. I was in San Diego. They caught me with the thing, yeah. But what y'all expect? I'm a target every time I leave the house. I got kids. I got people who depend on me. I done been shot before.
That's what I meant by crying. And I know that Ja, that those videos be AI, but
that shit definitely sound like AI though. I ain't gonna
it is, but he was saying that shit. Boosie was saying that bullshit. But my point,
he was saying that a while ago. But the last time I talked, I ain't gonna say talk, but listen to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Boosie and shit. Though, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was talking about how everything was all good. So that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, damn, what then shifted and shit in the case that, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, none of those things I feel like is like that's definitely real, bro. At the same time, I definitely don't think that no nigga should ever get on the internet complaining to the world, about man, civilians get treated different than niggas that was in the streets doing street shit. Like, what? What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Man, it's like the whole man. Have you heard about the whole like fuck the streets movement?
Yeah, but Boosie do that shit though. He do get on there and complain.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that Boosie don't complain. I'm just saying like my thing is that you can't complain to a regular civilian niggas. Like, so I agree with, I feel where you coming from. Like, you can't go out here as street nigga going through street shit, be like, hey man, you know, man, it's hard out here in the streets, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, man, I hate. That's why I ain't mad at the fuck the streets movement, man. Fuck the streets, nigga. If y'all niggas out here glorifying that shit, nigga, then shit, you really shouldn't be saying fuck the streets. And really, that's what the problem is with all these rap niggas. All y'all niggas saying fuck the streets and gonna still be rapping about that shit like, right after that shit. But yeah, man, fuck the streets, bro. That shit ain't doing nothing but taking shit from everybody, bro. Niggas dying, bro. Niggas out here getting killed. You see niggas crying about their cases. And we tired of hearing that shit, nigga.
Nah,
Shut your bitch ass
Jalen,
up.
see, look,
Go to jail.
you helping confuse them niggas. I'm glad you brought it up. You
How am I
brought it up
confusing
before I
who?
came back up.
Who am I confusing?
You helping confuse them niggas, man.
Well,
This
you
is
got a
what
line.
this
Go
is
ahead.
what they were
Go
saying.
ahead.
Look, let me explain. This is what was being said. And I appreciate and I applaud Boosie for speaking up and saying something now, because at first it started getting shaky with me and him, because I looked at him to being the last real nigga out, the last not real rapper, last real nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I looked to Boosie. And it started looking shaky at one point, but I'm glad he fell back on the sword. Now this is what was being said, bro. Don't be out here playing the streets when it's good for you. Now 6ix9ine said the same shit too, and he was right. Don't play the shit and want to bend the rules when you see fit. Don't bend the rules when you see fit, nigga. You been riding on the streets. The streets been riding with you, whether you believe it or not. Yes, it's a mentality that we trying to get rid of. But what I'm trying to tell you is, nigga, when are we gonna learn that switching up and changing is fake? Changing no matter what. If you change no matter what, that is fake. It's authentic. That means it was never real to begin with. So if niggas keep on changing, if niggas hold on.
I'm fucking lost.
If niggas keep on changing, bro, what the fuck they expect? Now what I'm saying is, nigga, if you is what you is, die by that shit. You get what I'm saying? That's basically Young Thug going back on his word, bro. That's basically fucking 21 Savage or whatever who was calling him out said it. He was like, nigga, we kept this shit under wraps because you had all the young niggas underneath you. Now look at all the young niggas underneath Thug saying fuck the streets. This is what 21 Savage was afraid of. And now look, all the money from Atlanta about to leave. Who gonna take the route now? Because nobody gonna start fucking with Atlanta no more. Who gonna take the rap now? You get what I'm saying? Or is rap gonna be dead? You get what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah,
Bro.
man, you just confused me talking about I'm confusing the people, dog. And now I'm confused, nigga. How in the fuck, bro, is changing fake? That's where we're gonna start. We're gonna start there, nigga. How is changing?
Yeah,
fake?
please explain this shit to me, because I'm lost.
Okay,
because I thought that's what I was saying at first.
Let me explain it in my way. This is okay. I hate this way, even though I'm a godly person, bro. I'm the most, bro. Okay, look, I hate this way. I hate when niggas go to jail and start to change their life and say they found God. Bitch ass nigga, when I've been out here living my life like God, trying to do the right shit, and I actually been in God's face my whole fucking life. My daddy put me in this world. I've been in God's face my whole fucking life. I've been to churches. I've been in this world. I can tell you, bro, I'm telling you, Kirk Franklin need to put me on his show. I've been in this world my whole fucking life. And niggas go to jail and want to find God. And want to change and find God. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, nah, it's artificial, bro. It's artificial. It ain't real.
So are you saying Boosie artificial?
No, I ain't say that. No, you put that in my mouth. I didn't say that.
I'm asking you.
You know, Boosie just did a gospel song with D1, right?
The what?
You know, Boosie just did a gospel song with D1, right?
Nah, I ain't come across that. But I know Boosie did gospel songs before, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and even then, like I say,
but Boosie didn't go to jail. Boosie didn't go to jail and turn Muslim.
Really mix, right?
Boosie didn't go to jail and turn Muslim. Boosie been talking about his mama been a God-fearing woman and praying.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying, you know, the streets and the church don't mix, right?
I never said that.
You do know if you're a repeat offender and catch gun charges and shit, and you don't go to jail.
What you saying, Jalen? You basically saying exactly what I was just saying. If you saying the streets and church don't mix, then why niggas go to jail and think they can get saved and think they found God?
Shit,
That's
you can
changing,
change your
but
life.
that's a way of change
Shit.
for you, Jalen.
You can say
That's a way of
you can
change
say
for
they a
street
fake.
niggas.
You can say they a fake street nigga. Okay, cool. Yeah, fake ass
But
street
that's
nigga.
a way of change for street niggas. No, I'm not saying you're a fake street nigga. You a
Nah,
fake.
bro. Honestly, bro, all that shit, bro, is a fucking myth, bro. A lot of these niggas had to do what they did because other niggas set the tone for how the streets was, bro. The streets don't make nobody, bro. The streets is made by niggas, bro, made by people, bro. And when people move and carry themselves a certain way, you either gotta adjust depending on what kind of force you have behind whatever you believe. If you don't have a force to keep at least your own will intact, then you gotta go by the will of other people, bro.
Your own sanity. And see, I'm gonna tell you the biggest concession for me is gangsters don't take out women and children. Boy, I done seen so many Negroes take out small babies and women. It's like an epidemic right now. Every time you look around, I'm pretty sure in Texas, y'all see every day that it's some Negroes that done took out a child. Every day, man. So that street shit, man, that shit. All right, prime or say like this here. If you used to gang bang 20 years ago, do you still supposed to be out there gang banging? I'm just
Bro,
asking.
ain't no rules to this shit, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. The
But
niggas
if you was out there in the streets gang banging, that don't mean become an informant and try to lock up the same people that you once was.
No,
No.
definitely. But at the same time, niggas gonna do that. But that's the part that people.
But that's
can
what I'm
sit here
saying.
like-
That's a way of change. That's what Boosie is saying. Y'all niggas don't switch up like that. Y'all niggas was
Don't
just
you know
in
the
the
niggas
street
been
shit.
switched up like that? That's what I'm saying. The streets ain't never been real, bro. The streets ain't never been all the real
It's a
niggas dead
facade.
in jail. And the reason why they dead in jail because they were following some fucking moral compass that ain't nobody else fucking got. Ain't nobody else got that shit. That's why I said the street shit, it's been dead, bro. Rap been dead because these motherfuckers so busy worried about street rappers instead of the motherfuckers who talking about something, bro. That's really trying to give you some game. And even if it's in a subliminal way, like nobody wants to listen to a Kendrick, a J. Cole, a JID, any of these other motherfuckers, bro, because they rather go listen to NBA Youngboy, all these other niggas all day, bro. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear some street shit, man. And the shit is dead because these same motherfuckers probably sit here and go and get on there, stay in their damn self, bro. You know what I'm saying? That they get pushed in the corner. You know what I'm saying? We seeing it every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's some niggas that keep it solid, but what does that even fucking matter, bro? You still threw your life away. You got kids out here that ain't gonna never see you and shit, or they gotta come to a jail cell to see you. What is it? What the streets ain't doing nothing but taking shit
That
from
was my
everybody, bro.
point, and that was my point too. Boosie down there 40 years old. Boosie ain't got no
Old
business.
ass nigga still in
Yeah,
the streets.
he ain't got no business out there doing none of that shit he doing.
He ain't.
None of it.
He ain't. But
None of it.
he ain't denouncing it though. He ain't doing none of it. But he ain't.
And you ain't got to
denouncing
necessarily
it.
come out denounce it either. So I ain't necessarily saying you got to do that shit. But in my opinion, it is fuck the streets. Because what are the streets doing for any of these niggas out here in the streets, bro?
Look, bro,
you doing that for
Jalen,
yourself.
Look,
you can
Jalen,
do that legitly too if you wanted to. You just got to put your mind to it.
Jalen, this is what I'm trying to say. It's deeper than what you just saying. Just fuck the streets. It's deeper than that. You gotta look at it. Look at it like this, bro. Some of these niggas wouldn't be who they was if it wasn't for the streets, if it wasn't for the hood, bro. Like I swear to God, Boosie wouldn't be Boosie if it wasn't for the hood, bro. Fuck the industry and fuck main industry. Boosie wouldn't be who he was if it wasn't for the hood, bro. So that's what I'm saying. I'm glad, bro.
But saying fuck the streets don't mean fuck your hood.
Hold on, bro. Because Boosie is like a superhero, bro. Stop, y'all niggas. Let me talk. Let me spill my shit. Boosie is like a superhero to some niggas, bro. Like to me, Boosie is like a superhero, bro. He one of them niggas who made it. He one of the niggas. Yeah. He might have been a rude boy, a bad boy, bad rude boy. But he was one of them motherfuckers who made it through all the bullshit. Niggas trying to put the needle to him. Niggas trying to give him life. Niggas trying to shoot at him. Niggas trying to tear him down. Nigga, he the one of ones, bro. To me, he like a superhero, bro. Now what I'm saying is, bro, bro, it's different, bro. it's different. He got people out here that grew up that like we ain't all gotta claim the hood or claim the streets, but we all grew up from that. We came from something, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of people that look up to him and like, bro, like you get what I'm saying? Like this nigga know that, bro. He know that, bro. Like, and that's the reason why I'm glad he didn't denounce it, bro. He just didn't denounce who he was, nigga. Because live who you was. You ain't gotta be who you was, but live who you was, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed of who you was, nigga. Because it might have who you was might have helped somebody else.
I hear you, man. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you the biggest mistake I ever made, man, was getting that F. Once I got that F, man, that shit fucked me up for life. You know what I'm saying? By doing some dumbass street shit. So if it causes me to change and don't want to be involved with the motherfuckers out there in the street walkers and the night crawlers, then shit, I guess I'm a fucking sellout ass nigga too. I'm just saying.
Man, selling out ain't changing. Ain't selling out, bro. Man, changing.
Oh, I know it ain't.
That's growth. That's growth.
Cause Jalen, you know what's crazy? It wasn't me that told. It was them motherfuckers that told. And I still kept my mouth closed. You know, I mean, shit. Just because you told on me, don't mean I tell on you. Yeah. Could have, but I mean, what the fuck that's gonna start? I'm still gonna get in trouble for the shit. But yeah, I guess if that's the case, then it calls me from going out there at the motherfucking street walkers and night crawlers. Then shit, I guess that's just a choice that I'm gonna have to live with. I done changed up on you motherfuckers too. I don't want to be involved in that shit no more. Well, I don't want to be uncomfortable when I'm around motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still out there doing dumb shit. But anyway, go ahead.
You the realest nigga to me, cause a nigga that choose their family, that choose, you know what I'm saying, something better than running behind some niggas, man, and shit like that, bro, and representing an image that ain't doing nothing but destroying us, nigga. Man, I'm gonna tell you that now, bro. And I respect the streets, bro, cause I know that it's definitely genuine people out there, bro. But that shit, you know what I'm saying, far and few in between, bro. If your stomach touching your back, nigga, your pocket's empty as fuck, bro. After so long, bro, morals don't become worth having, bro. Whatever you gotta do to get that dollar is what it's all about, bro. And you can't necessarily have a genuine, you know what I'm saying, anything with somebody that's in that survival mind state, bro. So, you know what I'm saying, there's no way you can build community with that, bro. As much as we try to, we done tried, it done been try to happen so many times, bro, and it's not happening, bro. And the main reason is because of street mentality, bro. We don't have a collective type of mindset, bro. Because it's us versus the next nigga on the next block or some shit, bro. Sometimes even the next nigga beside us, bro, that we supposed to be coming up with. Because everybody trying to be the star, be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of everybody trying to be that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Boosie for being that nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that nigga did inspire a lot of generations of that shit. But that shit, hey, bro, you old. That shit over with, bro. Why not show everybody, hey, the better side, which you have tried to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't be the 40-year-old nigga outside by yourself, no security, no nothing, bro. Like, nigga, you was a star, bro. Why is you out here with your own gun trying to protect yourself, nigga? It would be different if you could legally get your gun rights back. Hey, cool, do your thing. But you can't do that. Nigga, have security with you. You know what I'm saying? When you outside, bro, you ain't gonna be no hoe ass nigga for that.
Like Keith Sweat said, something just ain't right. Something ain't right with Boosie. I don't know what it is. Something.
Let's make it even more clear though. To be that nigga, bro, you gotta do some fucking shit.
Real talk.
And who you do that to?
Your own people. Nigga. Yep. Your own people.
Well, that's my whole thing about being that nigga in the streets. Man, bro, that's why I think about the shit, bro. I done did, and I'm like, damn, bro. Something that'd be hard for me to go to church, nigga.
Sometimes. Man, what OG at? OG, man, I be talking to OG sometimes. OG tell me some stories, bro. I be like, shit, man. And the crazy part about it is, it don't matter where you at, where you from, man. Guess what? we all do the same shit if you was out there in them streets. Real talk. It don't matter where you living at. You can be living in motherfucking Dubuque, Iowa, somewhere. That's even that's a place. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where the fuck you at. Goddamn Keller fucking Texas. It don't matter. And that's the suburbs. I remember when I used to live in Keller. That shit was nothing but suburbs, $300,000, $400,000 house and shit. Man, I used to see so much bullshit go around that motherfucker, man. That's in Fort Worth. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I used to see so much bullshit go around that bitch. I used to be like, God damn. But was it worth it? Hell no. Because, man, one thing about it, them crimes out there, man, that you do and you get caught up for, they're a little bit steeper than they are in the inner city in Dallas. Believe that. Believe that shit. They ain't trying to have that shit down there in them suburbs like that. They got some big ass motherfucking, castles and shit out there. Telling you what's real, man.
Yeah, man. You might get blessed in Dallas County, nigga. Tarrant and motherfucking me, Collin County, boys, it's up, nigga. Just know that. Just know it's up.
Tarrant County, what is that?
Tarrant County is Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, okay, yeah, Tarrant County. I remember that white boy that was in Tarrant County that went and shot all the motherfuckers up down there. And they let this nigga out of jail, let him out on probation, man. I said, ain't this some shit? And
who is this nigga? When is this at?
I gotta look up his name.
Cause I know some niggas, you guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some time out that way, nigga. Shit.
Y'all niggas.
And Fort Worth
y'all
police
niggas
will beat
better
your ass. Like, especially Fort Worth PD. Boy, they'll whoop
Oh
your ass.
yeah.
Y'all niggas better be hip on y'all country and all that other shit. Cause shit look like rap about to be dead here pretty soon.
Shit, it need to be.
Man, if niggas ain't supporting my nigga Kendrick, like I see a lot of niggas keep on trying to hate on my nigga Kendrick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if niggas ain't supporting niggas like that, bro, then rap need to be dead. What the fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man? All Pooh Shiesty ass, man. Like, his song #1 right now, right? I mean, and I fuck with Pooh Shiesty. He's one of actually my favorite young niggas too, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, hey, nigga not promoting nothing. And he one of the niggas said fuck the streets.
So let me ask y'all something. Though. So when you look at Gilly and Waldo and them doing that podcast they got and what they supposed to represent, I don't think they represent that shit in a way to where they saying stop the violence and stop the bullshit that niggas doing in the streets. Cause they promote that bullshit. That's just my opinion.
I don't know, man. Wallow definitely be speaking that shit, man.
Now,
you saying they promoting it because they putting them niggas on the platform?
I think they only doing what they can do, bro. Like to be honest, I think they try to push the peace, but they can only do what they can do. Like they only big homies to certain demographic of people. Like you know what I'm saying? If you're not really in tune with the up north shit, then you really don't care about what Gilly and Wallow really got to say. But unless you fiending for some money and they trying to throw that in your face, other than that, you ain't really listening to what they got to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, I've seen them try to push peace in certain ways, and yeah, I can see what you're saying by them speaking on, but they speak on everybody, not just the Duck and not just the Devon and all that, but they speak on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think they try to push the peace, but I think
it's more Gilly than it is Waldo, y'all. I think it's more Gilly with me than it is Waldo.
You think Gilly promoting the streets?
Yeah. I think he be on that tough guy shit. Because even when he was, like, say, for instance, him going back and forth with Cam Newton, the things he was saying to Cam, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't find that shit, you know what I'm saying, respectable, man. Because Cam Newton has done a lot of things in his life for his career and and come from nothing to something. You know?
Yeah, man, that nigga was just hating at that point. I ain't gonna lie. For him to try to make it seem like that nigga was just sorry in a bit. Like he was trying to make it out to be.
No, Cam was
you ain't watched this nigga. You ain't watched this nigga. You ain't see how that nigga yeah, boy, you ain't seen that shit.
Cam Newton was the shit, boy. His first fucking 5-6 years in the league.
Now he
Yeah,
should
them
have dove
bitches
on
went to
that
the
fumble
Super Bowl.
in the Super Bowl. But yeah,
Gilly just a good shit talker, bro. He'll piss anybody off. Gilly just a good shit talker. Them up north niggas, like anybody up north, they good at shit talking, bro. He just a good shit talker. He'll piss you off. But I mean, if you know people, you'll know not to pay that nigga no mind. He just a good shit talker, bro. Because like, and then if I keep talking, I start talking like Charleston White. But I'm gonna just keep it at that. The nigga just a good
yeah,
shit talker.
and that's another clown ass nigga that's out here. Like, see, that's a nigga that promotes the streets, even inadvertently, bro. He promotes the streets every day, bro. But he talk about niggas and how what they doing in the streets and shit like that. All that, man. Charleston White ain't shit, bro. Charleston White is different, definitely like the physical embodiment of Uncle
Shit,
Ruckus.
what Ace said that Charleston White is what she called that nigga? The Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah,
So
Uncle
he
Ruckus.
yeah. What she said nigga was
Yeah,
look
I ain't
look
even mad at the nigga. At first, I was confused, but shit, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't
I'm
mad at
gonna
the
just
nigga.
keep it at that. At first, I was confused, but
OG say
I ain't
yeah.
mad at the nigga. I
Yeah,
said I ain't
mad
even
at
mad
the
at the
nigga.
nigga. At
But
first,
that nigga definitely
I
a
was
goofy
confused,
though.
shit. But I ain't mad at him.
OG say when you 40 years old, you ain't got no business out there in them streets with them young boys. And that's truth, man. That's true. Real talk, man.
You should want to be, man. Nigga, go find you some hobbies. Go do something with yourself, man. Like, why put yourself at danger, man? You got kids, grandkids, shit like that, bro. Like, nigga, man, sit down,
Yeah,
nigga.
Charleston sacrificing himself for the community, man. He doing something good for the community, man.
That nigga ain't doing
Streets
shit
at
for
the
the
same
That
time.
community,
nigga
man.
ain't
That nigga out
sacrificed
here
shit.
running around talking shit,
sacrificing his
fucking
life for the
hoes.
community.
That nigga say he
You know what I'm saying?
sacrificed man.
Tricking, probably
Yeah.
doing drugs, nigga. I don't know. I'm starting to think nigga on some crack or something, man.
Man, motherfucker
Doing
around here dressing like rappers, got on the shit he was saying he wouldn't wear the designer clothes and all that. Man, that nigga look like old ass Run DMC around this bitch. Old Eric Rakim and shit, man.
trying to do
That
comedy though, man. That shit, man. That nigga not necessarily. I mean, he's
It
funny
just
at
mad.
times though.
Just mad he can't fit in them skinny jeans.
I can't either, nigga.
wow.
Shit, nah.
Hey, nigga, I don't want to fit in them motherfuckers. Shit, my nuts gotta breathe, homeboy.
Big facts,
Shit,
man. I
real.
don't know how them niggas do it, dog.
Man, oh
I'm still
motherfucking
rocking Levi's, nigga. I don't even understand how these
man,
niggas done
believe
went to
that.
this other shit.
The if you want to say some skinny jeans, if I did have some, it was the motherfucking what was them 504s, the ones you had to button up. That's what them are, them 504s.
I
I
don't
think
know. I
that's what.
wear Levi's of all of every kind. I ain't gonna even lie
Yeah,
to
the
you. So they do
Levi, the
got a skinny.
504.
I
Remember
have wore
them
them like to
motherfuckers just
church.
style for a minute, boy.
Yeah, I wear them. I wear like those type of jeans like to church and shit when I go to church and whatnot now. You know what I'm saying? Wifey done got me going to church every day. I'll be low key one to just say, hey man, fuck this. I ain't going in here, man.
Hey, man, them motherfucking 504s, boy. I remember shit back in what 2000, shit 10, 11. Shit, nigga, if you didn't have motherfucking shit black, blue, fucking tan, then you gotta have all them motherfuckers, man. Them like Jabos, boy. You know how
I
Jabos
ain't
was
never rocked
back in the
Jabos
90s.
though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think Jabos was like an early 2000 thing and shit like that.
Hell no. Boy, Jabos are back in like 89, 90.
I
Hell yeah.
know some niggas was rocking that type of shit back in like the early 2000s,
Boy, you
late 90s. Like
crazy
I
as
said, I'm
hell.
a 93 baby. So, you know
I
what I'm saying?
know. It was Jabos. Nigga, we used to come, Jalen, we used to come down there to where y'all was at. We used to leave Louisiana, drive to Dallas, go to what's the flea market down there?
Shit, you know, hey,
Traders
nigga,
Village.
I'm
Traders
not a
Village.
Dallas nigga, dog. That's what I'm
I
saying.
know,
I'm
but
in
nigga,
East
you know
Texas.
what Traders Village at though, nigga.
Shit, don't go to, I ain't never shot to no Trailers Village, nigga.
John, you ever shot at Traders Village?
What's up?
Traders Village.
Nah, I ain't never been there.
Oh my God. How the fuck
You
you
gotta
niggas
understand,
ain't never
man, hey, bro. All right, man.
I'm just saying, that's what we used to leave Louisiana and go to Traders Village and get them motherfucking Jabot. This was in the 90s, like I said. Hey, look at Sharon Murphy say, hell yeah, I know what hey, look, you know what Traders Village is,
Yeah,
don't
man.
you?
Hey, nigga, I'm not. Yeah.
Shit, hell yeah.
I ain't
Miss
never. I don't
Murphy
even know
know
if I seen
exactly
the
what I'm
Traders
talking
Village,
about.
bro. I
We
don't think
used to
I
leave,
ever
we used to
seen
leave
one, bro.
Monroe and go to Traders Village and get all our fucking clothes from that bitch. This is back in the 90s, man. Jabos. Nigga, I'm talking about every fucking color that it was. Oh, she say I'm from Dallas. Yeah, so you already know what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
in Grand Prairie. I think Traders Village right in Grand Prairie. Shit, we used to go to Traders Village, man, get our clothes and shit, man. Polos, fucking Jabot, Levi's, shit, even tennis shoes. Now, like now, if I was to do something to my car or something, nigga, I'm gonna go to Traders Village and go get my fucking grill. I'm gonna go get my wheels. I'm gonna go get my beat. All that shit hooked up at Traders Village. Shit, hell yeah, I'm just keeping it real. It's the flea market, but shit, same shit to me, shit. And you
Yeah,
gotta
man. I
think
ain't
about
knocking
it.
you for it. Like, I mean, I definitely ain't saying I wouldn't have shot there. I just ain't never been to that shit. Been
I
to
hear
like
you. I hear you. But Sharon
been to
knows
little
exactly
shit,
what the fuck
Big
I'm talking
T and
about.
shit like that shit.
Man,
You know what
born
I'm
and
saying?
raised, baby.
You know
East
what I'm
side
saying?
of town, born and raised.
I've been to
Yeah.
whatchamacallit, it's like City Trends and shit. Like,
No. This ain't Trader Village ain't shit like no City Trend. This bitch got everything in the Jalen.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you saying. Yeah, that sound like, you know what I'm saying, pretty much like
Hey,
Big
you
T.
fuck
You know what I'm
around.
saying? That
Look,
whole
you
little
fuck
mall
around
down
back
there.
in the 80s. You fuck around back in the fucking early 80s, early 90s. Nigga, you fuck around, cop you a couple of them birds up out that motherfucker, nigga. If you know who was who, I'm
That's
just
why I say
keeping it
that shit
real.
sound like Big T. That's all it shit.
Sort of,
Coastland.
kind of, but Big T indoor though, right?
Yeah, Big T indoor, yeah.
All that's indoor. I'd have been to Big
Even though they
T's.
got niggas outside that bitch though. Shit, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. But when you go to Trader Village, nigga, everything
Everything
in that
outside.
motherfucker, bro. You got to go to that motherfucker. I think it's still up there.
You saying it's like everything outside though? It's not no building
Yeah,
inside. I thought it was
Sharon,
a store.
is Trader Village still open?
Shoot, I've heard of Trailer Village. I just ain't never heard of it, seeing it. Like I done drove
Hell
went to
yeah.
that shit. Yeah,
Man,
nah.
listen, man. I'm telling you, bro. We used to go to that bitch. Nigga, I used to pop up back in Monroe and motherfuckers be like, damn, this nigga got all the fly shit on. Nigga, I went to Trader's Village, nigga. Yeah. Hey, look, that when motherfucker was buying rayon shirts, nigga. Believe that. Believe that, nigga. Believe that. This shit, I'm telling you, what's real.
Yeah, man, but
You're
yeah,
smart.
man, Jabos and all that shit wasn't really like that. It wasn't the fashion shit really then, man. Like I remember niggas with the little
That
bullshit
name
ass like
sound
Sean
familiar.
John
How old he
and
is,
Fat
Sharon?
Form and Fubu still was a little
I
bit
know a
wild.
couple pigs. How old that pig is? Let me see if I know him. Hold on. Let me see if I know him. I'm pretty sure I do. Like I say, man. But yeah, man, y'all get a chance. Y'all right down there by that motherfucker shit. Hell yeah, I go on that motherfucker, get my beat hooked up, rims, all type of shit used to get put on that motherfucker, man. Real talk.
Hey man, I wanted
Now,
to
Sharon,
say I'm gonna say my little last shit real quick. Hey, but I appreciate you for having me up. But let me finish this out with this. Hey man, living your true life. Be yourself, man. Because honestly, shit, I wanted to be somebody else too. Shit, I wanted to be one of the most
Boosie, nigga.
gangster street niggas. It is. I wanted to be El Chapo type of nigga. I wanted to
Family
get
is
married
prepared.
I wanted to get married into a family. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta live in my life too. I'm a church boy. I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? I got a pastor father. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we all gotta live in our life. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, bro, like live in your light and be who you truly are, man. And not saying that you gotta be stuck being who you are, but live who you are, but become a better person. You get what I'm saying?
I follow you, bro.
Everybody ain't gotta switch up and be fake. Everybody ain't gotta change. Just live who you are and become a better person.
Boy,
Because everybody got
you
something to
asking
work
a
Well,
on.
lot.
how is that? All right,
Yeah,
you
you
right,
asking
bro.
a lot from
You right,
motherfuckers
bro.
out here in this world.
Don't
Believe that
change,
shit.
but change if it's for the better. I guess I don't know what that means.
Man,
Appreciate y'all for having me up, bro.
It's
already,
always a
man.
pleasure, my boy.
Looking, trying to see, yeah, man, shit crazy, man. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I tell you one thing, I've been nosing too, like back down south too, man. Like a lot of parents too, man. They've been going to jail for whooping their kids' ass and shit too, man. You know what I'm saying? They've been going
Yeah,
to jail for whooping their kids' ass, even down there in Texas, man. 'Cause I keep up
yeah.
with both.
If
You know what I'm saying?
ever was to go to jail, it might be. I ain't gonna whoop my son like no crazy ass nigga though. But
Well, if that motherfucker swing on you, you might whoop his ass. You might
oh
have
man,
to
I ain't gonna punch.
you might have to go ahead and you know what I'm saying,
My
Al
son got to
Bundy
be
his
big for me to
motherfucker ass.
punch on him. Cause yeah, nigga,
Cause
shit, I
you ain't
don't
gonna
want
swing at me, homeboy.
to. Cause
If
you
you
know what
swing
I'm
at me, you asking to die.
saying. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But the things that they've been going to jail for, man, is for fucking disobedient ass fucking children. You know what I'm saying? And I know we done talked about that a couple times on here, boy. How motherfuckers say, "Oh man, you ain't gotta whoop your kid or do this, man." Shit, man. Some of these motherfuckers, you definitely gotta, you know what I'm saying, put a foot in their ass, boy, because in this new day and time, you can't hit me. You're gonna go to jail. And that's what them little motherfuckers do. Call the police. Police come to your house. Arrest your ass. As soon as you get out of jail, what's the first thing you gonna do? I gotta go whoop this motherfucker ass that's been in my house while I've been locked up for the last 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I get it, man. You know, man. Salute to Kevin, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that cash app or that super chat, man. All that good stuff. Super chat, cash app. You got PayPal, man. Support the channel. And if you aren't a member, man, hit that link, man, and get your membership, man. I think they're like $1.99, $2, something like that. Make sure y'all do all that. And Jalen, what you been talking about on your page, man?
Man, I'm talking a little bit about I think my most recent shit been about Queso Dad, man. I got on Queso Dad. I talked about
There
Trump a
you
little
go,
bit.
Sharon. Hey, hold on. There you go. Hey, that's who I was thinking about too, Sharon. There you go. Yep. That's my hood. You know what I'm saying? That one from the, that I ain't live in the new homes, but you know how it is down there. If the school there right there, Lincoln, where the new homes at. That's my neighborhood right there, back there. You know what I'm saying? That little area right there. Kingway Apartments, all that type of shit. But yeah, I know what you talking about. Yeah, they from my neighborhood. Man, that's why I say, man, it's a small world out here, man. Yeah, it's a small world out here. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jalen. What you were saying now?
Yeah, I just said I've been talking a little bit here and there. Like I was talking about the dude Queso Dad that snitched, the dad that snitched on his son.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I was talking about him a little bit. I talked about Trump and the fact that he's, you know what I'm saying, fucking up a lot of shit, man. Fuck Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always been that, man. I was highlighting how Nip and YG, you know what I'm saying, they was really on to something when they made that song, and it could have been a start of like a nice little rap movement where, you know what I'm saying, they got into politics, but you know what I'm saying, on some, hey, look, we when shit bad, we gonna get on it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, cause the only time we really had been on it is like we want to be rich like Donald Trump, or you know what I'm saying. But when President Obama won, you know, it was all that my president black and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? It was
Let
nice
me
to
ask you
see.
something, man. Do you think Nip was was he really that, or was he all commercial, man?
Was Nip really that as far as like a gangster or something?
For his put it this way, bro. See, a lot of people, man. I say like um back home, like in my neighborhood, a lot of them wear blue, right? They bang, they I appreciate it, sister. They wear blue over there, man.
Yeah,
Uh, even though I'm from that neighborhood, I didn't fuck with them on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? It was, I didn't fuck with them on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the politics of or folk niggas or crip niggas or shit like that. But just because I'm from over there, a lot of people think that you're supposed to bang that set or claim that set this and that there. So I guess what I'm saying is, was he there? Did he just claim that set because he was from over there, or was he commercial? Because I mean, Nip put out a tape, bro, and motherfucker was buying that shit for $100, man. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying. Then he got Lauren London. He started fucking with
yeah.
her.
But I feel like Nip was definitely involved in the street shit at a point in time, man. Like I think people then came out and pretty much said like Nip was a real one, you know what I'm saying? On like staying in his hood where his hood is based at, you know what I'm saying? Being right there in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But not just being in the mix trying to make them just the most gangster shit, but like in a way trying to legitimize them, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the reason why you could say that, you know what I'm saying? Like what he was doing and his shift and trying to change into a corporate mindset and being commercial. Like he wasn't charging that Crenshaw album to all the motherfuckers like that's in this regular people buying and shit. They could get it off the internet. He was charging that to the industry. He was saying my product, you know what I'm saying, that good. Y'all should check out my shit. He was going to other industry folks trying to get them to buy his shit for $100. And you know what I'm saying? I think
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z was the one that bought all them copies and shit. You know what I'm saying? But cause niggas respect the hustle and shit. And I think that Nip, you know what I'm saying, definitely, you know what I'm saying, it had some involvement in the politics, cause you know what I'm saying, like you see the love that nigga got, you know what I'm saying, when he died, you know what I'm saying, and even when he was around, I believe a lot of people showed that nigga love. Like this nigga was making millions without necessarily being like a major figure in the industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might have had a deal or whatever, but like he wasn't like selling a whole bunch of albums and shit like that. But nobody like really checked for Nip because of the music. It was because of the other shit, and it wasn't necessarily bad shit. Like you ain't hear about Nip out here beating up a nigga, a shootout, or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy part. The first time you hear about a shooting in Nip is him getting killed. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't never heard of he was involved in some shit where like he done beat up some niggas and none of that shit, bro. Like you hear about this nigga is business move. It's this type of move right here. It's that type of move. It's opening a stove. That shit, man. Hey, you gotta commend a nigga that do that type of shit that hey can come up in the environment, get down with a set and all that shit. But hey, look, man, we can invent ourselves a certain way. Now, I feel like you put all that energy in the wrong shit. Like he might not truly been set like in his like God's path for him wasn't for him to be a crip nigga, even though he ended up being a crip nigga. But because he was set in an environment that's where crip niggas is at, he had to evolve into that shit. So in a way, you right. Like he might have not been. I don't think he necessarily commercial though. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he was authentically himself. Like he was whatever that nigga name, Hermes or whatever his real name is, bro.
Pyramids.
He was that nigga, bro. And Nipsey Hussle it was his way to move around Slauson and Crenshaw and not be pressed for trying to be the smart kid getting computers and building them up and shit. Cause I hear look at some of the stories that nigga, you know what I'm saying, doing, man. Yeah, man, them niggas was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might have been in the streets and shit, but them niggas was on a productive path even in the streets, bro. And a lot of niggas don't find that shit in that environment because they not putting their mind to that type of shit. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, it's easier to succumb to the bullshit. Niggas telling you, let's get out here, let's sit on the block and chill and smoke and shit. And after a while, you know, hours of the day done passed, you ain't did shit. That's why I be hating a lot of like my little time I done wasted, nigga. Cause when you get around a bunch of unproductive people, if you can't stay productive to make everybody else productive, then you end up succumbing to what they doing, nigga. And that's why I say
That's true.
of the will of whoever will is the strongest at the time is everybody's gonna end up succumbing to, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like a lot of these niggas are caricatures of who they really supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I think in a natural state, ain't no nigga choosing to pick up a gun and hang on the block. Like it just wouldn't. It doesn't make sense to me for that to be a natural thing that we would want to do. You know what I'm saying? It would
Right.
naturally be more like we want to you know what I'm saying, find some way to be productive, make money in a way that, you know what I'm saying, is sufficient, that we ain't got to look over our shoulders and shit like that. That's the type of shit we would want to do. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean niggas wouldn't be toting guns and niggas wouldn't be getting into fights and all that shit like that. But it wouldn't necessarily be behind crib and blood and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more about trying to figure out a way and to navigate in the world and be successful. And, you know, you clashing with different egos and shit like that. Cause I don't think that the human nature is gonna necessarily completely be a peaceful state, because everybody got their own mind and agenda. You know what I'm saying? And everybody not pushing peace and pushing like, oh man, I can get it for myself. Some people just gonna take because it's easier for them. You know what I'm saying? If you fall into a certain set of circumstances, if you a big strong nigga, you can fight and shit like that, but you might not necessarily have a brain on you. Shit, what you gonna do? You gonna use brawn.
That
Whereas you a
what
nigga that ain't got a whole,
majority do any motherfucking way.
yeah, because it's easier to fix your physical than to fix your mental. Mental takes, you know what I'm saying, deep search. It takes one to actually go find uh the knowledge that you need to do whatever you're trying to do. Like these are the things. But first, you know, it requires like getting inside your own head and figuring out what you want to do. What are you good at? What are you not good at? Like understanding, is these skills, is these something that I can improve? Is this something that I can't improve? Like all these type of things and stuff that you gotta get inside yourself and think about. And a lot of people don't even get to that point because, you know, it's easier to look outside yourself than it is to look inside yourself.
But you think most people though, man, they tend to get caught up by pretty much like you say, just around non-productive motherfuckers, and once that happens, you find yourself you find yourself into some bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? When you just around and ain't doing nothing, bro. And I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you something, like Jalen, like this is what I believe in, bro. Like say for instance, like say some of these uh towns and stuff nowadays, right? So like I remember growing up as a kid, bro. We had recreations and shit we can go to. We had recreations. We had uh um you know, I guess school activities, basketball teams, football team, but mostly the recreations. We had one on east side of town, east, north, northwest, and south. My rec was Power Rec. That rec was free. That rec offered us summer jobs where we made money in the summer, so we didn't have time to, you know, fuck off and be out there running the streets all day. You know what I'm saying? And this bitch sat right in the middle of the fucking hood, the damn rec. Now you look at kids today, they got the YMCA, they got the boys club, they got I guess that's it. But the difference between them two things and the shit that we had growing up back in the 80s, you gotta pay for that shit now. Most parents can't pay $30, $50 a month, you know what I'm saying, for their kid to go to a you know YMCA or a boys club or boys and girls club, shit like that. So that you know substitutes to where you got idle time and being around a whole bunch of people that ain't got nothing going. You don't have nothing productive to do. And until we get things like that back, which the government took from us, don't want to sponsor those type of things no more, you're gonna continue to get this type of chaos, man. Especially in these neighborhoods, bro. I just feel like I said, back in the 80s and 90s, that's what we had. We had the rec, man. We did everything at the rec. We played, we fought, we hustled, we did everything at the fucking rec. Now, shit, you gotta pay to get into all these other you know, the buildings and programs and stuff, man. And that's why so many kids, you know what I'm saying, out here fucked up.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, not only that, but you just need to, you know what I'm saying, like Rex and shit, that's great as far as like recreational, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like what we teaching kids early, bro, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, get back to, you know what I'm saying, where these kids are like learn a trade, learn a this, that, and the third. You come out of high school with a trade or something already, you know what I'm saying? Or at least with able to get into an entry level, you know what I'm saying, job in whatever field, whether it be plumbing,
Man.
HVAC, electrician, something like that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I
'Cause that
feel you. I feel you, but I'm finna go a little bit deeper on you, Jalen. I gotta do this up, bro. I since you brought that up, I'm gonna go a little deep before we get up out of here. See, all bullshit aside, growing up down south, or either just growing up anywhere in America back in the 80s and 90s. I'm gonna say the 80s, 70s and 80s. But I'm gonna say the 80s for that's my town. I grew up. Man, home taught you everything. Didn't no teacher have to tell us shit, Jalen. Home taught us everything. Like you saying, going back to them basics, you know what I'm saying? Like from the beginning, bruh. I remember just the simplest thing is answering the telephone. See, that cell phone, you don't have control over that cell phone like you got that house phone. Meaning that when we answered the phone back in the day, it was hello. Yes, ma'am. How you doing? Yes, ma'am. Okay, hold on right quick. May I ask who's calling? Okay. Hey, mama, it's Mrs. Jackson on the phone. Or dad, it's Mr. Jackson on the phone. These were things that we were taught how to answer the phone. One no yeah and who this or you know, we didn't do all that dumbass shit. Another thing we did was me and my sister, man, we washed dishes to fucking together. You know what I'm saying? It taught us teamwork at home. I was washing them motherfuckers. My sister was 2 years younger than me. Her job was to get the fucking towel and dry them motherfuckers. You feel where I'm going at with this shit now? I mean, everything was taught from home. We for like you saying, learning how to do certain things like say trading and all that type of shit, bro. Man, it was mandatory that if the yard needed cut, dad was out there with us, showed us how to do that shit. Uncles out there showed us how to do that shit. Even mama. Leaves falling on the ground. Wasn't no fucking mowing over them motherfuckers or mulching them up or this and that. Man, we had to get a fucking bag, hold them motherfuckers and rake them in there. Me and my sister, my dad, my mom. It taught teamwork. It taught how to work with others or how to survive you know, as a unit. See, we don't have that no more because everybody going doing this, doing that, doing this, doing it. Everybody in their own fucking world. You know, you look at it, you go outside in your neighborhood right now, how many kids you see out there, Jalen, riding a fucking bike? That shit was mandatory to know how to ride a bike. I'm just going off just my upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And I definitely got a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? Even though I did get a lot of the internet and all that shit as well. Like I was one of those generations.
Yeah, because the
internet started coming in right when I was getting into like middle school and all that shit like that. So yeah, I definitely remember the riding the bikes and shit. And I remember I watched all the this. We scrubbed walls and shit. Like every time
Come on,
moved,
bro.
you had to know, you know what I'm saying, how to leave the house clean to get that deposit back. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. And we the ones do all the cleaning. So,
just the simplest thing of putting the fucking chain back on your bike, bro.
Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All
Greasing your chain to make sure that it don't get rusty and shit. Like all that shit. You know
that was the mechanics. That was the mechanics that we were learning, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
at the same time, everything that got so commodified now, because like that's why I say where, you know what I'm saying, they should at least be able to do like teach some of these basic skills at school, because everybody is so commodified, right? You gotta make a certain amount of money to live a certain way.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what I'm saying? When you have to spend most of your time thinking about earning money,
what up, Endo?
You don't have a lot of time to spend like teaching your kids shit. You know what I'm saying? Like every day I'm trying to fight between trying to teach my son something and get enough sleep to go to work. You know what I'm saying? At night, 'cause I work overnight, so you know what I'm saying. And then I work all the way till Christmas right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
So
dig it.
shit. So
I
we
dig it, bro. I
every
dig it.
night I'm going in, and that's what I'm saying. Like in the daytime, I gotta be up with him trying to make sure that he ain't just you know what I'm saying watching nothing. You know what I'm saying? And
But
then
bro,
another piece.
I commend you and applaud you for one thing though, bro. And that's being in that household, man, because that's another fucking problem that we got. You know, prime example. I got a son, my wife and I both are here, right? We got a nephew. And I think I told y'all about this here, man. This motherfucking nigga here, so disrespectful. That bitch went in my sunroom. That bitch went in my sunroom, man, and fired up a joint like he fucking paid bills here. 17 years old, right? My son wouldn't even dare think of doing no shit like that because he know the repercussions that come along with that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's right, indoor that structure. You know, let me read this here right quick. Sharon saying we couldn't talk. Hell no, I couldn't talk grown folks. Conversation. We didn't talk back. One big problem is the internet, no doubt. Boy, I remember one time I walked in that fucking living room and Aunt Hattie and Grandma was sitting up in there talking about some shit. And boy, I must have went in there and I must have said something like, "No, Mr. John ain't say that." Man, I don't think I remember. Man, it was like a fucking. I thought a goddamn bee had stung me, man. Man, that man, grandma and slapped my lip. Pow! I said, "Oh Lord, gotta go." These were the things that we had to do growing up. You know what I'm saying? As kids versus today. Man, I'm so thankful we didn't have the internet. Man, I remember a lot of things as a kid, man, how motherfuckers used to act, man, you know, getting bullied and all that type of shit. Boy, it would have been a lot of dead motherfuckers growing up in my neighborhood if we had that internet. I'm talking about it would have been a lot of motherfuckers dying at school. I'm just keeping it real, Jalen. Niggas would have been dying. Cause ain't nobody finna take that shit where I'm from, man.
Yeah.
Nigga shit. Listen, man, my city wasn't no big city. It ain't no Dallas or no shit like that or Houston, but it was big enough for us. We stayed, look, it was just like they say, we stayed on one side of the tracks, they stayed on the other side of the tracks. You feel me? But motherfucker, my school that I went to, that bitch was dominant black. We had one white girl. Her name was Jonelle Good. The reason I know that still to this day, she stayed in my neighborhood. Because once my mother now got to a point in their life where they wanted to do better for us, they so-called moved to the white folks quarter. Sharon know what I'm talking about. The white folks quarter, a little bit better than the niggas that stayed across the track in Booker T in the hood. We want no better. Motherfucker, my parents just wanted a house. You know, they wanted a house. They wanted to do better. But you know how niggas act, think you're doing a little better. Once we got a little better, then come Cypress Point, shit like that. But other than that, though, man, a lot of niggas would have died, man. So I thank God that we didn't have no fucking internet, bro. I'm serious, bro. All this FaceTiming and shit, niggas fucking with you. You think a motherfucker gonna sit up here and film your ass, getting your ass whooped, or some niggas fucking with you, giving you wedges or some bullshit like that, and nigga, I ain't finna come back and motherfucking tear your ass up. Man, you got me fucked up. Oh, it would have been a lot of niggas dead, Jalen. I'm telling you, and that's worldwide. It would have been a lot of niggas dead around that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
So
man.
I for that shit that we didn't have no goddamn phones and all that type of stuff.
Like I say, I don't think that shit just made it more worse. I just feel like I don't know certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people not being there with their kids, seeing what their kids got going on, or even defending their kids to a fault. Like it's parents that'll be like, you don't care what my kid did. Like if another adult try to, check the kid on some shit, cause
Oh shit, you finna fight the adult.
yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, you
Like
finna
that's
fight the
just all
adult.
that different shit, bro. Like. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like it was a point in time I remember that definitely, man. Every time I got checked by somebody else, man, I got that shit worse at home, nigga. It was
No
almost
doubt.
like it didn't matter if I was in the right or not, nigga. Like I didn't get a chance to speak, nigga, because I was automatically assumed to be in the wrong type shit. And I ain't necessarily
Yeah, when you fucking with adults. But Jalen, this what this bitch ass nigga did. This nigga did this here on my ass, nigga. He walks through my motherfucking kitchen and shit, and walks through this motherfucker, this bitch right here. He come through the fucking sunroom and shit, and sat this motherfucking monkey ass down up in my sunroom, and fucking fired up him a goddamn joint. Ain't that a bitch? What's wrong with this nigga, man? Jalen, it took everything off me from whooping this motherfucking nigga's ass up in here that day. Just for the disrespect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, man, these motherfucking kids, they fucked up, bro. But at the same time, though, you got to put the law down, though, man. Because if you don't, they gonna go do it at other folks' house or do disrespectful things like that, man. So I love socializing back in the 70s and 80s. We need each other to play. Yeah. Facts, Indoor. Man, now they sit in front of that goddamn game and talk to a motherfucker they ain't never seen before. I couldn't fucking react. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I gotta know who the fuck I'm fucking talking to, Indoor. I gotta know who I'm dealing with. You might be dealing with a motherfucker trying to come fucking find out where you live and molest your ass. Real talk. Real motherfucking talk. I gotta go off for a second. Go ahead. But yeah, man, Jalen, bro, once again, man, we done had a good dialogue tonight. I see Trig back on. He doing his thing. I see he done got back.
Man, we done went at it it was like 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Now that he done been kind of coming on like a couple times a week.
Yeah, so if y'all ever get a chance, Trigger Man Tell 'em TV, y'all check that out, man. Just like I said, it Trigger Man Tell 'em EM TV. You get a chance, holler at Jalen Stevens, just like it's spelled. Look up his channel, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get some good content depending on what you like, man, what you into. My brother Tree, he down in Dallas, and he's more on the current events for his hip hop rap, things like that, you know. Me, I'm all over the place, you know. So like I said, Jalen more of social events, things like that.
Yeah, I'm more political, but I be talking about everything too, though. So it all depends on what I don't know. I had a formula where I was mostly politics for a little minute, but man, all the politics shit I had put out there, man, and just to see how shit still just like, man, that shit was just on some whole other shit. I've been talking about this shit since I've been talking about this shit since 2021. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, it was like, man, I seen all the, because this channel's bigger than me that like was saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, see, so I know I ain't just tripping. And you know what I'm saying? People still, they gonna fuck with what they want to fuck with, man. So you know what I'm saying? Cause me personally, man, I feel like black people gotta, you know what I'm saying, create a some type of political block, like a caucus. Like we got a caucus technically, but our caucus don't really work for us, man, in the political realm. And I don't know if it's that enough black people not involved in the shit, or if is it that, you know what I'm saying, they just completely off the board, man. They somewhere else with it now. You know what I'm saying? Like they in the government doing what they doing now, and that's just we just disconnected from the regular people. But somehow the regular people gotta recreate some kind of grassroots movement where we really check not only the shit that's going on in our own communities, because that's got to start first. We got to get on our own communities and do that shit. But at some point, we get to a more political realm and hold our officials accountable and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying, create voting blocks, because that's what I want to vote behind. I want to vote behind other like-minded niggas that got the same type of views and same type of mindset as me. I don't want to just feel like I'm voting I'm one out of, you know what I'm saying, however many, you know what I'm saying? That will make the nigga don't feel like he want to vote. But even though I am going to vote this year, you know what I'm saying, the 2026 primaries, the Texas primaries, man. Gotta get my nigga.
Y'all got Jasmine running.
We got Jasmine versus James Talrico right now. in the
Yeah.
Democratic primary. And either one of those candidates, I'm gonna get behind. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if Jasmine win the primaries, you know what I'm saying, I'm going with Jasmine. If James Tarico then I'm gonna just switch over to James, man. But
Man,
a
you know,
Democrat gotta get in that seat, bro. I don't
it's
give a
gonna
fuck
be a
how
blue
nobody
wave.
feels.
I'm gonna say this here though, man. Man, I'm supportive of Miss Jasmine Crawford, 1,000%, man. But I just feel like what's gonna happen is somebody gonna test them waters, and right now, them white boys don't take her as no threat. They look at her as this loudmouth black woman, you know, just talking shit, and she's not a threat. I hope we get to that point where Miss Crockett becomes a threat, and then we got to protect her at all costs because we already know how this shit, you know what I'm saying, can end up going.
Yeah, most definitely. I think that I think they do see her as a threat. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that they believe that she gonna really win. Cause like her and Talrico gonna take a lot of votes from her just because she the black woman, he the white looking or at least presenting man. I don't know if he's actually white. He might be I don't know, Hispanic or something. You never know really with these niggas, but he look white, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't no more 1%ers, motherfucker.
So it's like,
We mixing all the babies up.
yeah. So at the end of the day, he got that, but I feel like right now, the reason why I feel like she a threat because there's been people out here putting like misinformation out about her, talking about she accepted APAC money and all this different shit that she support and all that shit and misrepresenting her voting record in Congress right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen that.
So I feel like that being done is definitely to try to throw off shit because they really at the end of the day, if they split the Democratic vote or have enough Democrats don't show up, then Texas is gonna stay the way it is. It's gonna either be John Cornyn, or it's gonna be like one of the other Republicans. It might be Ken Paxton. I feel like that'd be even worse if it's Ken Paxton. Then, you know what I'm saying, in that spot. You know what I'm saying. And he right now is like the lieutenant governor or some shit.
Well, you know what the problem is, though, bro? The problem is that, see, a lot of them Republican motherfuckers, they like, man, I ain't fucking with this motherfucking nigga Trump, man. This bitch here, man, yeah, I ain't fuck. Now you got them newcomers coming in. They trying to get on, and they gon', you know, act like they, you know, really fucking with him and all that just to be endorsed, this and that type of ball game, whatever. And that's what an issue comes in at. But man, for one more thing, two things before we go. I was reading right here. They said that at least 16 files have disappeared from the DOJ webpage for documents related to Jeffrey Epstein. Says that Trump is nowhere in the files that they released out to the public, I guess yesterday or today, something like that. Which we knew that was going to happen. Another thing I wanted to talk about before we go. I don't know if y'all keep up with basketball, which I ain't no real basketball fan no more because Kobe Bryant gone. I don't really watch that shit like talking about. But man, these motherfuckers here, I'm just say it like this. Black women, I understand. I get it. I get it why y'all the way y'all are when it comes to some situation when dealing with men. You got 6'9" motherfuckers sitting up here sticking a thumb up in other basketball players' asshole. Who does that shit? National TV, no shame in their game. That's a problem for me, Jalen.
Man, what you talking about? First,
Man, let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Let me show y'all something, man.
I ain't seen this.
This shit was when I first seen it. Now with this NBA stuff too, they got it where they don't just play, you know, the regular season and then get to the championship. They got all some other bullshit going, some type of championships, this and that, there, blah blah blah. But this motherfucker,
NBA Cup. I know about the NBA Cup.
Yeah, all that bullshit. But this motherfucker here, Josh Hart, right?
Josh Hart. Oh shit, what's up? What are you gonna do?
Man, he they celebrating, well, I guess winning the fucking game or something. Check this shit out, right? I'm gonna show you exactly what he did. So this goofy motherfucker here, y'all, sticks his fucking finger in this man's ass, his thumb. And Jalen Brunson's, the point guard's ass.
Oh, no.
Check this out, man. Y'all check this out. Man. That's why I say I don't be mad at these sisters no more, man. They be like, man, that nigga suspect than a motherfucker, you know. Or I can see why when y'all do get with these motherfucking niggas, they don't last long because y'all find out these motherfuckers in the closet. You know, shit like that. You know, but check this bullshit here out. All right. You can see that, Jalen? Y'all can see that? You see it, brother?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Now watch this motherfucker right here. You see the curse there, right?
Yeah.
This is Josh Hart. This is Jalen Brunson.
I can tell Jalen Brunson, man.
Watch this bullshit here.
Yeah, man.
Look at this shit. Look at that nigga hand.
Ah, yeah.
Look at that nigga hand.
Cost him a whole field, bro. What the fuck?
Hold on, but watch Jalen Brunson. Watch Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson like, nigga, what the fuck you doing, nigga?
Hey, at least he did the right reaction because I was worried for a minute.
Really?
Even though the right reaction really.
Come on, y'all.
He had to punch that nigga.
Man, he should have knocked that motherfucker out right there on that goddamn court. He should have knocked that motherfucker out right there on that goddamn court, man. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. Don't no fucking man do no bullshit like that. Let's go. Let me pull it back in motion here. This is ridiculous, man. Now you up here sharing the championship trophy thing and motherfucker, you know, you celebrating this punk motherfucker behind you and sticking his thumb in your motherfucking in my ass. Man, I'm about to lay your motherfucking ass out. I'm about to take that trophy and knock your bitch ass out. Cause Jalen Johnson about 6'3", maybe 6'2", 6'3". Josh Hart every bit of 6'7", 6'8". You see how tall he is on. Look at him, got his hands all on his fucking shoulder and shit. Like a little ass bitch. Well, watch this shit though, man. This shit fucked up, bro. He should have knocked that motherfucker out. Look at him. You seen the thumb?
Yeah, I seen that shit, man.
Look at the thumb, man. Hold on, man.
Yeah, I don't want to see it no more. Good.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Y'all look. Watch this motherfucker with the thumb.
With the thumb, dog.
He stuck his fucking thumb.
Nigga, like, bro, what you want?
Look at him. Look at his thumb. What the fuck, man?
Man.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck what they got going on. Hey,
man, I don't think got nothing going on. I don't think Jalen got shit going on.
But, dog, you got the wrong name player to be letting niggas do that type of shit.
Man, I bet you when they got in that fucking locker room, Jalen let that motherfucker have it. But Jalen should have knocked his bitch ass out right there. But you know what that tells me though, y'all? That they be playing like that in the locker room, man.
Man, I can tell you, I was gonna say that out the real, bro. Them niggas probably be playing like this all the time.
Yep, they be playing like that.
Cause he's probably turned around like, hey, nigga, you know you can't be doing that right here. Nigga, like, man, what the fuck, dog? This shit right here, boy. Sick.
You like, no, not here, Josh. Not right here, Josh. I don't know.
Not Jalen, bro. Don't do that.
Man, listen, man.
I like Jalen Brunson, man.
Jalen Brunson be balling. He be in this shit. That's one of my fantasy motherfuckers, I guess.
He played for Dallas, man. He was decent, man. He always been decent.
You think they boyfriends?
Man, I don't know what would make him do some shit like that, man. So I ain't putting nothing.
Man, LeBron James did that shit, nigga.
What?
I knew you were gonna say that shit. But one more thing before we go, y'all. Before we get up out of here,
man.
One more thing. I had to fuck with Jalen on that one now. Let me pull this motherfucker here up, man. What's his name? What's the motherfucker name? Yeah, Jake Paul, man. Jake Paul, man.
Oh yeah,
He got his ass knocked the fuck out. And you know what? I'm glad that that old boy did this to him, man. You know, because the shit is fucked up to where
action there out of Jake Paul, but we get to
it's fucked up because you know all these fake fights, and that's what I think gonna happen with Bud too. You know, Bud Crawford retired from boxing; he walked away. I hope Bud don't go and do that shit, but if he do, I ain't mad at him because they getting bags off this shit, man. They making big money off these fights that are already you know set up for it to go a certain way. And see the other boy, what was his name? Tank Davis. Tank Davis was supposed to fight Jake Paul, but once he said something when they was in there doing the press conference stuff, he was like, "What you say, man?" He like, "Hell no, man, fuck that. This shit over." Because Jake Paul was trying to throw it out there and let him hear, let him know, man, all this shit fake, man, and this and that. And Tank wasn't going for that shit. So kudos to this motherfucker getting his ass knocked out. I forgot the dude's name that fought him.
Anthony Joshua. I think he had UFC fight or something like in the MMA.
No. He a boxer. Anthony Joshua. Yeah. He got his ass tore up by out of shape Hispanic dude, and yeah, this shit was crazy. You gotta go back and watch it. Some Hispanic dude that fought.
Either way, man, I'm glad they finally put him with somebody that get on his ass, man. Cause
they
ain't let man. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say they ain't let Mike do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, listen, man. Mike would have knocked this motherfucking ass out too. But what's gonna make more money and sell more money? If I beat Mike Tyson, then I can keep on fighting. You know, shit like that.
There out of Jake Paul, but we get to hands down and his chin slammed on the platter for that right hand right there. He knew it right away. He said, "Woo!" I know that's Ric Flair, and he came out not to Ric Flair, he came out to Hulk Hogan, but he's on his action there.
I ain't mad at him for that, man. Salute to him, man, for knocking that motherfucker out. He deserved to be knocked out, all that bullshit they be doing.
So what you think next for Jake Paul? Because really people been watching to see him lose. And I think even though he has lost, I don't think he lost like this yet.
No, he ain't never been knocked out.
So this right here, do people go see the next Jake Paul fight? Can he keep getting these Netflix deals and shit like that, man?
Bruh, unbelievable. Jalen, how much you think they made off that fight?
Oh, I'm sure they made millions, man. At this point, nigga, they could be somewhere touching them Floyd numbers, man. Because I mean,
easily.
You gotta think that, you know what I'm saying, that these fights are generating, you know what I'm saying, over $500 million, man, of people just watching on viewership. People got Netflix and paying like what? In subscriptions, they making billions probably, you know what I'm saying? But
yes, sir.
Paying anywhere from like $20 or something down there for a damn Netflix subscription. If you want to be able to share it, it's gonna be even more. So shit, yeah, that shit, man, boy, it's crucial. They even having the not Super Bowl, but they having the Thanksgiving football on there.
Bro,
the Cowboys and the Redskins playing on there.
Yeah,
and they got is it Detroit and somebody, bro? I think it's Detroit and somebody. I can't remember who Detroit playing on Thanksgiving.
For the most recent fight against Anthony Joshua in December 2025, yesterday, Jake Paul earned a massive payday, with reports suggesting he took home around $92 million from a $184 million purse split evenly, with potential total earnings climbing over $100 million, with back-end deals including revenue from Netflix, sponsorship, and merchandise. Man, let me go in there and fight one of these motherfuckers for, man, whoop my ass, give me my cash.
Shit, I'm trying to whoop something. I ain't coming there to bullshit.
Man, I don't give a man.
Just give me 90 days, nigga. I'm finna get in the gym and go crazy, nigga.
Man, I know I'm gonna lose, nigga. I'm 5'9", Yeah, shit. I ain't them boys 6'3",
Shit, I'm
6'4".
5'11". I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I ain't but shit,
Man,
I'm
Jalen,
strong
I
than a
ain't fucking
motherfucker.
with them big motherfuckers.
I'm strong than a motherfucker. I'm coming with it.
Well,
My body
you
shots
you
on the
can go in there and box, do what you gotta do, but guess what? You can knock me out, do what you want to do. Even if some wind blow by me, if your fart even wrong on me by me, I'm falling down. Give me my motherfucking money. $100 million for that bullshit. And Jalen, they only fighting 6 rounds. 6 rounds.
6 rounds. So what round he got beat up in?
6.
He got damn, you couldn't make it 6 rounds, nigga.
Either 6 or 8, bro. It's 6 or 8.
He been
One of the
boxing
two.
all this time, and he could, man. Has all his fights been like that, low?
Pretty
I
much
thought Mike
running
Tyson
around
was
the
like
ring.
8 or 9. I thought it was like 8, like almost 10, almost up.
Man, and I got Netflix, so I watched it today, y'all. And I'm gonna just tell you, I was in total disgust. The motherfucking white boy Jake Paul, he falling and shit, grabbing the dude legs and
Yeah, I seen some pictures of the shit.
oh
I ain't
my.
seen the fight though. Man, I don't really be trying to watch Jake Paul unless I think the nigga was gonna beat him. I thought that pretty much Jake Paul got it where he was gonna win every fight.
Well, I was watching. I wanted to see the knockout.
Yeah, so you saying it after the fact? You didn't watch it live? Cause I ain't watching
No,
it live.
hell no, hell no. I
When he
didn't
got
watch the
knocked out, I was
bullshit
just
live.
watching the clip when he got dropped the last time, and I guess I was like, yeah, man, that's good. That's satisfaction to me. That's for Mike Tyson, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got my nigga in the glove and shit, cause he can't whoop your ass. He out here getting frustrated, like, nah, this nigga hoe ass nigga won't let me punch him. I gotta pretend like cause he seen all them openings, man. It was too many openings, bro.
Joshua could have been knocked his ass out, honestly.
Yeah,
You know,
the
I
nigga
think
don't
he
keep
could
his
have.
gloves up, bro, and he don't have his chin tucked. He got his face sitting up. He not no boxer, bro. You could tell this nigga ain't never practiced no boxing a day in his life, nigga.
Man, he probably
I'm
ain't
an
trained,
amateur. Real,
did
I ain't even
shit,
saying
man.
amateur, bro. I'm barely an amateur. I barely done put on boxing gloves ever in my life, nigga. And I know to keep my chin tucked and keep my hands up.
Nigga, I'd be
I don't
like
care how tired you
Fred
get.
Sample
That's
in
one
that
thing.
motherfucker, nigga. Shit,
Yeah,
nigga,
you gotta
like
throw that
Fred,
weak ass jab if you got to. You know what I'm saying? When
Fred
your arms
Sample,
tired
motherfucker.
and you had
Fred
round number
Sample
6
on
and
the
7, and them arms done got tired and that jab don't come as strong no more. Yeah, you might got to just do that weak jab. But you can't let them hands go down, bro. Them hands
Be
go
over
down.
in
Niggas, it's
be
over
over in the
season.
corner to my help me. Help me.
That's why you gotta build them shoulders up, man. Them shoulders gotta be ready, man.
Like
That's what's
Tyson.
gonna keep your hands up.
Man,
You don't
that
keep that
shit,
tight, you gonna be out
holding
there.
that shit like this the whole time. That shit hurt, nigga. Just holding your shit like, or having your shit up like this if a motherfucker won't, and the gloves already big as fuck, but still though, man. Salute to the motherfucking Jake Paul getting his motherfucking ass whacked. Jalen, this is what I need you to do before you get out, man. Drop your link up in the chat, man. And we gonna get up out of here, brother.
Shoot, man. Hold on. Give me a second there.
Yeah, man. I think you can do it up in there. I think something like that. Endo, I appreciate y'all coming through. Miss Sharon, thank you for subscribing, coming on over here. Appreciate it. I usually go live about 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere up in there. So definitely try to make it back over, man. Enjoy the festivities over here, man. We growing. Trying to get to 3,500 subscribers, and we need about 300 more. So, man, we're gonna keep on pushing. I got Jalen finna drop his link up in the chat. If you got to get up, there it is right there. Make sure y'all please do that for me. Get over there and go subscribe to Jalen for me, and show the brother some love. You dig what I'm saying? I sure appreciate it. And it's always good to have somebody from home, man, and come in and represent, man. So salute to Miss Murphy there. Appreciate you.
Man. I gotta go and get my ass ready for work, man. I gotta clock
Yeah,
in.
Negro, you gotta go and get up there and go do your thing, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll let y'all, man.
Salute, man. Already. Man, salute to my brother from another shit, bro. Man, we was only almost 3 hours, man. That's cool though. I can dig it. Like I said, man, yeah, growing up in the 80s, man, we were taught a lot of things, man, that prepared us for the men and women we are today. And this generation X, man, they don't have that. And the generation before damn near, they don't have that. You know, they didn't get that privilege to learn to do dishes with your sibling, and one dry, one wash, or one load the dishwasher, one unload the dishwasher. Man, dishwasher shit, that was no such thing. But you know what I'm getting at, man. You know, so or just simplest things, riding a bike, or even like Indoor said, jump roping, double, what you call that? Double dutching, right? Do you know how much fucking coordination it took to do that? I wasn't any good at it, but I used to go out there with the girls sometime, try to do it, you know, just get old close to the girls sometime when they was out there dutching and jump roping and shit, man, you know. But it took eye coordination, it took skill to do that, you know. So it took trust, you know, all that good stuff. Man, anyway, I'm up out of here, man. I enjoyed y'all. It's your boy Illis, man, in Nebraska, the illest nigga in Nebraska, man. I'm up out of here. Peace, y'all. Enjoy, y'all.